This time we're actually on, I think. At least I see them. Looks like
I see you.
Looks like hey, you see them. Hey, Wolfmaster, you still there?
Wolfmaster, Wes.
Wes!
That dude's a trooper for hanging out through all this mess.
Okay.
I played with you guys one time and then you just shut down the stream.
Hey. Okay. Sorry about that.
Live.
I'm not even going to put a... Oh, I should put a stream summary. All right, let's do this. Stream summary.
We're falling.
Yeah. The group is falling.
The growl is
on the growl.
The growl
is falling.
While you type, does he see that screen thing in the middle like that?
No. He is seeing...
a cool effect.
He actually is just seeing the words appear down there.
Oh, yeah.
Well...
Wolfmaster, I am very confused right now.
Demons.
To the point where even though I know they're calling you Wes, I'm calling you Wolfmaster.
Wolfmaster.
Dramatic.
A.K.A. Fenrir.
There we go.
A.K.A. Wes.
So.
317, which is, I guess, is a gun reference or something. I don't know.
It's fucking magic.
Okay. Welcome back to the Wileyverse, everybody. Woo. 2 consecutive games in a row. I don't know if the stream's going to cut out or not. And I also don't know if my other stuff goes on. I've been uploading all of our past episodes over the last couple days.
My God.
Which have been
a
strain on our bandwidth. It even ruined my Destiny session earlier.
Oh, you should have been on that forge, man. What a forge it was.
But everything should be up, as far as I know.
Is Destiny a video game?
It is a video game on the personal computer.
The gun signal. Got you.
Right, unless you have a sword. But if you pull out a sword, then it's over your shoulder.
That happens sometimes. A sword show.
Yeah. So...
Y'all should have messed with... Yeah, we were on Mercury.
I think we have all the episodes up down below in our thing. So, quick recap summary.
I think he meant you should have messaged him about
Destiny. Yes.
Right, yeah. So we unlocked the forge, and then...
I'm going to slap the piss out of you.
Oh, it's you?
Yeah.
Also, do you
threaten me with a good side.
Speaker not working?
You want me to get it?
We don't have to. I was just curious.
All right. The problem is what to connect it to, because my iPad turns off and that cuts audio.
Oh, I can play it on here if you have something specific that you liked that you found or whatever.
No, whatever. I find the D&D playlist, but the problem is with the D&D playlist on Spotify is that it has copyrighted stuff. So the moment
Pandora,
YouTube...
Does that count? Because Pandora's open source, isn't it?
Well, it plays real music. So, like, if it plays, like, the Conan soundtrack or, whatever, it will get copyright claimed.
Got you. On
YouTube. Not here. It's fine here because it's background music for something else.
So there we were.
But...
And the Leviathan Raid.
We are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, Forgotten Realms, an all Dragonborn campaign from Time where our group, all Dragonborn from a certain clan, the Goldath clan, the wealthiest clan in Time land, a nation besieged by dicks. Like, they're just dicks.
Interdimensional...
No, they're not interdimensional. You kicked them out of this dimension by coming from your dimension. And then they came back.
Technically, that makes them interdimensional.
Okay. So,
but they are scaly dicks.
Oh, no. I was talking about the people that were there before you.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, those people. Oh, yeah. Rest their souls. Sorry about that, by the way.
Oh, you're watching. They're humanist scum. They want to kill any and all demi-humans. Anyway, they've conquered your lands. They've pushed you up to the edge. And our group has gone on a quest, seemingly at the behest of Bahamut.
You keep saying that.
I do. I've said it. I have never said you're on a quest from Bahamut. Not once.
Are we secretly warlocks?
Maybe you're secretly working for Tiamat. You don't know. You don't know.
I wouldn't put it past this motherfucker to do that.
Yeah. So they've gone through some trials and tribulations. They've been hunted down and attacked, ambushed. The Cult of the Dragon and the worshippers of Tiamat and a whole bunch of people want them dead. While they go about trying to piece together what could very possibly be a god weapon They are in Castle Never in Neverwinter. They've gone through horrible traps and some crazy negotiations with Thaans and Beholders. A ghost dwarf who kept reliving his death anytime someone encountered him. And now they are falling outside the castle to the bay below while being chased by demons.
Is that your beef fart I'm smelling right now?
They are being attacked by demons. So, I'll let everyone introduce themselves, their characters, and say anything else they want to say. I'm going to go grab the speaker.
All right.
Oh, you don't have
Hello,
to
everybody.
do it. I was just asking.
My name's Robert. I play Rofrost, and I would rather be playing Destiny 2. Oh,
Christ.
Oh, I'm kidding. It's only because he's... No.
All right.
No, I'm Rofrost, the paladin, the soldier servant of our Lord Savroth, Guldath Savroth, of the actual Gornath family, and I should be dead. But it was when Lord Savroth was touched by some sort of presence. That big mouth is the main reason you're in this mess. Yeah, you know, I can tell you've been watching the stream, Wolfmaster. Yeah, I try not to lead Lord Savroth and Xernax and Yasa into these messes, but I am absolutely sure that I can get them out of any of this stuff. Because that is my duty, that is my lot. I should be dead, but I'm not. And so my life is in the service of these fine Dragonborn.
I'm Mitch. I play Xernax, and I would also rather Robert was playing.
I'll allow it. What knocked over?
The little keychain put in his hand after we got rid of the speaker fell down. I'll pick it up here in a second.
I finally popped out your scale. I thought...
Actually, I play Xernax, whose accent matches none of the other Dragonborn. I'm an arcane trickster who's back from his mission to better his people and was whisked away on this task of Bakhmat with these fine fellows, because I could not say no to my lord. Yeah.
I mean, who can? Also, I forgot that this is my voice. And
I forgot.
And I ate your scale.
You did eat my scale. We'll get to that.
I am Savroth, the quote-unquote leader of this expedition going on here. I was the one that...
Well, if you're only the quote-unquote, we've done a lot of things done, like on your behalf for no reason.
Yeah. How do we know?
Had we only known.
Anyways, I'm the one that's kind of gotten us into this mess when I received a message from what I believe was possibly an emissary or something of Bahamut, and was told that the only way to save our race, our people, is to venture this direction. Not necessarily the castle never where we're at now and falling out of, but foreign lands we needed to go to. And so this is where we're at.
Yeah.
And I am Wiley. I am the GM, and sometimes I play the Gold Dragon Mage.
Who wakes up occasionally to throw a fireball?
You were done. You look like you wanted to say something. I'm like, did I just interrupt Dayton? Because
by the way, I am
like here. That's the worst.
No, I just noticed Wes's last thing. I was like, damn it.
Dude, seriously.
Who really needs
killing me here.
I've got a question for you real quick in your notes. You have a...
my way.
What are you doing? You warm?
No, it's very farty in here.
Who's doing that?
I'm not.
Robert. It was the meatloaf.
I was like, you just had meatloaf and gravy and mashed potatoes.
So did I, but that's not happening to me.
Your breastplate.
What about it?
Did you write down the information about it?
Oh, is it no longer in the D&D Beyond?
No, there was specifically when he picked it up and he told you lore about it.
Oh, that's
quite a ways behind that. At least 2 or 3 pages. We got it from the guy chained to the floor.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was before that, wasn't it?
Quite a bit before that. It's before we met the...
Sir, the merchant, gold breastplate, worn by a dragon slayer. That's what I have written down. Heroes wore this. It is destiny.
Okay.
That's what I wrote.
Good.
Good notes.
Yeah.
Good notes.
This is where we are. They have jumped out of Castle Never at a very, very high altitude. They're falling into the bay below. 5 demons jumped out after them, all flying demons, and have caught up with them in various states.
Vrox or something?
2 Vrox, 2 Shadow Fiends, and a Zovut.
And then suddenly hobbits appear.
Yeah.
Song of the Shire.
A Zovut is a massive, muscled, kind of corpulent demon with frayed, tattered angel wings, massive claws, and a kind of a pug-like snouty maw.
This might be the wrong playlist.
So, we're at the top of the order, if I believe. Top of the order.
Which is not me. I think I have like a 4 or something.
Yeah, you have like the worst out of everyone. Rofros.
That was my role.
Yeah, we were pretty particular in making sure where we were.
Yeah. So, Rofros is being assaulted by both the Shadow Fiends. They're both on him.
Yeah.
Underneath Rofros is Xeranax, a little bit offset because he just unfurled his bedroll and tangled one of the Vrox. The Zovut got Ring of the Rammed and is still trying to recover, so he's way back up. One of the Vrox is now falling behind.
Better notes than we do.
Oh yeah, one of the Vrox is behind because he's tangled in the bedroll. Rumblethane is on the other side with a Yasa, and there's a Vrock on a Yasa.
Adventure Zone.
Sorry, we're listening. Keep going.
And
Yeah.
the Adventure Time
Adventure Zone.
on Pandora.
Yes, this is the jam right here.
That makes more sense than what we were listening to.
I have a note here, but I can't read it on what that Vrock is doing.
That's very Final Fantasy, right?
Did it? Yeah.
I did.
All right. We're at the top of the order.
That's you, right?
I just remember because I'm praying my team will let me find the Ring of the Ram. It's so good. I keep asking these guys to use this Ring of the Ram. They're like, "Oh, Rofrost, you just want to break things."
You keep asking me
And
to
the
use it, and I did use it. Aren't you happy?
Oh no! You opened the podcast, you fool.
What? Got 12.
What is this?
This is the Adventure Zone podcast. If you guys haven't listened to the Adventure Zone podcast,
Wait, then what do you?
brilliant.
I'm
I
trying.
thought I thought we were looking at the soundtrack, but this guy messed it up.
You're the one that said yes to that one.
Yeah, we can't play other person's
I'm
podcast. Come on.
On Twitch.
What's wrong with you?
I told you before
Yeah,
we got started
Mitch.
that I don't know what I'm fucking doing here.
No, I'm talking about Robert.
What? What?
Not angry,
Brilliant music.
just disappointed.
Well, that means a lot to me. Let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. What was it that I said during Destiny that you're like, you take everything I say seriously?
No, I think you just called me dumb, and I was like, oh.
No, I'm like, no, you got to pick that up and do something with it. And you're like, what? Did I mess everything up? I'm like, yeah, because you're supposed to drop this and this. It was something funny.
There we go. This is.
I'm sure
It was hilarious.
Yes, yeah.
Just keep laughing at fucking Goofy.
That was very funny. So we're falling. I have a bunch of demons on me. I think we're in a new initiative order.
You are. Which is you.
I want to know how far away from the ground are we at this point?
Are you going to shift around to do that, or are you going to stay facing
No,
the...
I'm going to ask Ayasa, because I'm assuming she's falling somewhere in the distance.
She is somewhere in the distance. Yeah.
That's very Final Fantasy.
Jesus Christ.
You know what? Don't worry about the adventures.
Yeah, we'll figure this out later.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I love this song. No, keep it.
Answer the questions.
What did you ask me? I'm so
Are you
sorry.
going to turn over?
No, I'm not. I am very focused on
You have to.
defending people.
You have to understand
So
something
you're telling
else
me
about
I
this.
can't really. I have to spend time to like judge that.
Since you are falling and facing kind of 3 demons, and one of them just got kind of taken out, but you're facing 2 demons. In this kind of situation, because you have to maneuver to do anything, to change your position, anything can provoke an attack of opportunity. Even just, I want to maneuver so I can look down and see how far I am. Because you're kind of on your
You're
back.
right. Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
You're floating on your back trying to fight off
That
these
would take
demons.
like a lot of like. Oh, damn, you're right.
Now, there's like, you can try to look around, like, you're still seeing castle. So you're not, like,
There's still
castle next to you. So you haven't got to the base of the castle yet. And
I'm going to put my faith in Savroth's faith in Bahamut and just continue fighting.
Yeah, I know, right? Gotta prefer to straighten these boys up.
These two, dude.
He wanted to drink Jack tonight.
I'm the only one talking about what's going on in this campaign, by the
Except for
way.
you're just staring at me like...
I am literally the only one who's been asking questions, trying to talk about what's going on in this campaign.
Well, it's your turn. Do something.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you're 19, man.
I thought we were going to re-roll. All right.
No.
I am going to... So I have the 2 Shadow Fiends on me.
You have 2 Shadow Fiends on you. A Vrock just disappeared.
Vrock just disappeared.
Because he got hit by a bedroll.
I'm out of Paladin powers. I am out of spells. I'm out of everything. I am pretty much just Choppy Boy at this
The
point.
only thing you have is protection from evil. From him.
Oh, you cast on me. That's still active.
That is still active.
Okay. I am going to rigorously shout out, "Yes, my lord!" as I saw that demon be pushed back up into the air by the ring of the ram. And I am going to try to angle my body to give a nice hefty cleave with my sword.
He knows.
No, that shit wasn't Robert Mitchell and Jack when I first started watching that 2 months ago. It didn't go well.
See on my name doing it?
Ah,
He knows. He knows. Alright, so you're cleaving into...
the rocks.
The Vrock is not near you.
I
Just
mean,
two Shadow Fiends.
I'm sorry, the Shadow Fiends. Right. Shadow
Okay.
Fiends. Sorry.
Go for it.
I'm not very familiar. I've not fought a lot of demons in all my years of D&D.
Yep. Nor has Rofrost, so it makes sense.
Yes, he's equally confused about what these things are. Ha! Yeah! It's going to be a... Yeah!
We were definitely drinking, but I don't drink Jack, so whatever it was, that's what that was.
And that's going to be a 15.
A 15 hits a Shadow Demon.
Does it?
It does.
That is very good information to have. I am going to roll 2d6.
Uh-huh.
One of them being my...
They have the translation for this, apparently, to Spanish, which is Demon des Hombres.
Ooh, Shadow Demons. Oui. So no rerolls there, but we're going to go with a 9 plus 5
I think
for a 14 damage.
Ombre, not Hombres.
No, Ombre is a shade.
Shade.
Sombra
It
is shadow.
always reminds me of...
Sombre is shadow and Ombre is shade.
Oh,
Yeah. The
without an H.
OMBRE.
Yeah. With the Umber.
the old Vampire the Masquerade,
La Sombra.
La Sombra.
The Shadow.
What was their Tenebration?
Tenebration,
That was,
yeah.
Tenebration. That one and
Or
Obfuscate.
Obtenebration.
Obtenebration and Obfuscate, my two greatest words I ever took from Vampire.
They're great words.
Sorry, one more time with the damage.
It was a 4 and a 5.
Oui, it's Spanish. Si, it's Spanish. Yeah, I know. Whatever. It's Latin.
It's also
once more with the damage.
9
14.
plus whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, it's OUI, OUE.
Yeah.
Oui. Culture, West, culture.
Wes is being very critical tonight. I don't know how I feel about it.
And Mitch is really good with languages, so
No.
So take that.
No. Just, when you have a language question, you hit mid chop.
Man, how
Which
do
was
you,
that
how do you
call
very
pain?
politely say sorry in Japanese?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Sumimasen and bow all the way.
All the way.
Onegashimasu.
Okay.
14 damage. I just
Your sword has a little it catches a gleam to it, like a yellow gleam, and you cut through it, and now this sword's been with you your entire life. It's your ceremonial blade from your clan lands, and you just see it cut through this shadow as if it were water splashing up at you, just parting and splitting open on it, and it kind of reels back in pain. And that's when you also notice, I'm not even going to have you roll a perception. New year, new me. Not going to have you roll a perception.
Oh.
You notice that there is a thin line of light now off next to you. You see in the reflection of your sword that dawn is just breaking over the horizon.
They're weak to daylight.
They might be. I mean, they are called shadow demons.
Yeah.
But it's still just getting there. Just breaking.
Have I seen this gleam between now and when I sharpened it with that whetstone?
No, you've noticed that it's lighter and sharper since then.
Yeah.
But I don't think you've actually hit anything with it since you've sharpened it.
I don't know. I've brandished it a few times.
Brandished it a few times. I don't think you've ever...
Yeah,
we've
been pretty peaceful
anything.
through this dungeon.
You've been careful.
Yeah.
Which is
peaceful.
Smart. All right.
That's why I'm military.
Smart. That's 19. On 18, Rumblethane goes. He finishes...
Escape that. D music.
Cinescape. Oh, yeah. I do use that every once in a while. That was that's the one where you can... Oh, it's a tavern scene or a fight scene. I wouldn't get too much into
I
it.
know a guy who
that
makes
though,
music.
Huh?
Was that one of the things you got called off on?
No, that's all royalty free. The problem is that on an iPad, because it keeps closing, it would go out.
I know a music maker who's made me a few songs before. I wonder...
I don't know if we're going to get 3 hours worth of music from this guy. Unless he just wants to license something he's already done to us. If he has a library of unlicensed work somewhere... Anyway.
Yeah.
Rumblethane, if you remember, pulled out his key ring and is unlocking one of the locks that's at the end of one of his beard braids.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So he...
Black Skull's a Fulang opening up here.
He opens up a lock. And this padlock, big old heavy arm comes out.
Lockbeard.
And it comes out. Lockbeard. And he takes it and he throws it at the Vrock that's on...
The lock?
He throws the lock at the Vrock on Ayasa.
That was a phonetically confusing statement.
After wrapping it in a sock.
Tick-tock. It's time to roll the dice.
The clock.
The lock socks the rock. In the eye sock.
It does sock the rock, and amazingly enough, even with its advantage on all saves against magic,
Clocked his cock.
Clocked. It's...
It rocked his clock.
Yeah. That.
Clocked.
So this lock hits the Vrock. God damn, Dr. Seuss. Hits it, and you see the shackle goes and hooks back on, and all of a sudden chains shoot out from it and wrap the Vrock.
Oh, that's what he did at the door. That he tried to help.
He did the rune on the door.
Yeah.
This is just a smaller version of... And
Which rock did that?
The one on Iyasa.
Oh, good.
Character's name.
So it is now.
Shawnee.
Oh, she had the strength. Yeah. The chains on her arm with a lock, and she'd hit it and break, and she became strong. Anyway, so that Vrock goes and loses some of its altitude because it's not flying actively anymore.
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy. That was on 18.
I think I'm next, right?
Ayasa is next. Ayasa does something that no one no one notices or sees an effect to. She's doing something though. You guys are all fighting your own fights, so
yeah, we're pretty spread out. I'm pretty concerned how spread out we are with our own individual fights.
That's 16. Before Xeranax goes on 12, the demons go. The Zavut recovers.
What?
He
It took him long enough.
flies back down.
For a round. It took only a round.
2 rounds. He was out for 2 rounds.
Was it 2 rounds?
The first round that he got taken out, and then the following round, he continued to be.
God, I hope you blast him again. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
He's blasting you again, and now you're in the I-beam as well, since you're below him.
So below him, can I move?
That sickness ray, that exhaustion ray.
Yep.
His
His baleful gaze.
Is that a cunning action for me to like swoop underneath him?
He's a baleful.
You're gonna try to
gaze.
hide underneath him.
I mean,
The problem is like the baleful gaze penetrates deep through Rofrost. You don't have your cunning action yet. You have a reaction, and I don't know if there's anything you can do with that to move.
For reaction?
Yeah. You have something now that like a parry or something, don't you, that halves damage?
That's cunning action, I
Your
thought.
Cunning
gloves
action,
of arrow catching.
Cunning action allows you to hide,
You get gloves that like help you
Hide.
catch arrows and shit.
disengage.
Uncanny dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attacker's damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to remember you have that. You can use it every turn that you don't use your reaction for something else, which I don't think you have anything else to use. But this isn't doing damage. This is a saving throw. So it's a big cone, baleful gaze coming out of his eyes. You're both
Look at
caught.
his eyes.
Con saves for both of you.
I get an advantage still?
You are still under advantage from the...
Oh, baby.
Thank goodness. For Chef Boyardee.
Where's my cool bronze D20?
I don't know. It's your responsibility to keep track of your own D20.
Oh.
You almost left him in the bar earlier.
You what?
He almost left him at the bar
Nothing.
earlier.
Shut up. All right.
This is the same color as the bar.
I got a 17.
14 for me.
Did you take your advantage, Robert?
I didn't need it.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, okay.
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate this bountiful spell you've cast upon me.
Could technically roll higher than the 17. But...
No, you're right. You're right. I just figured that was a pass.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
No,
you're right.
I mean, no, you're absolutely probably for sure.
You got a 6.
He rolls every time we roll.
I know. I love it. He's a bard. He's a half-elf bard. Half Dragonborn, half elf.
Although now he can be a gemstone Dragonborn.
He can be the
That's so good.
Your breath weapon is Panic Cone.
Panic cone.
Panic.
Panic at the disco cone.
You got a 14, you got a 16 or 17?
17.
You both passed.
Damn right we did. I'm not looking at his purtive gaze.
We literally have like no constitution either. But
I know.
Faggot was just mentally pushing through it.
The whole thing's pretty terrible. Like, good for you for passing.
Yeah, I know. That's awful. Exhaustion is the worst.
Well, it's not just that. It does other things.
I don't want to know what those things are, and I hope I never see them.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell you now, because it doesn't matter so much. You fall in.
Rates.
You got to worry about that.
Now we have to worry about the ground.
The rock... Oh, shit!
That's enough.
Sorry.
Jack for you, sir.
Nah, I want to drink more Jack.
Got him, though. I like it.
Got him.
The Vrock untangles itself from the bedroll and comes back down in its descent.
I forgot you did that.
It was pretty amazing.
That was the highlight of the session last night.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I think you got inspiration for that, didn't you? Oh, it's a new session. We have no inspiration.
Keep forgetting about that.
It just has to catch back up, so it can do nothing at this point. All right. That's... Huh. Okay. Oh, no. The 2 Shadow Fiends attacking you.
I was like, that's it?
What is protection from evil? It gives them a...
Disadvantage
to attacks.
Yeah, disadvantage on...
I'm looking at farmsex.com. The oldie but goodie.
Alright.
No zoo stuff.
Target's advantage on any new saving throw.
Honestly, like...
And the creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target.
Alright.
I am a golden god!
You're bronze, yeah.
Dawn shines like gold at the sunrise.
One of them flies through you
No, I don't like that.
and is now on the other side. So they're in a... So flanking generally, unless it's really good, doesn't give advantage. It just allows things like sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's falling and you can't
Yeah.
actively defend behind you, they are going to get advantage. At least the one behind you is going to get advantage.
So it cancels out the
So,
disadvantage.
the one in front of you that you're still defending completely against with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Natural 20 and a 21
Those
roll.
don't hit.
So
Miss.
25 and 21.
Miss.
So they hit. No crit, obviously. Either way, it doesn't. Even with the natural 20, you don't take criticals because of your...
Adamantium.
But you got hit. I finally hit you, and it was the one with
How
disadvantage.
dare you! I'm flipping this
Okay.
heavy ass.
I was like, please, yeah, only mine.
Oh my God.
The table's not that heavy.
This is great. Like, it has this thing, but like it's completely negated by protection against evil.
You're welcome.
You
You're
take
welcome.
13
13
damage.
I'm dead. No.
Well, you're unconscious.
No. I have a lot more health than that.
Like, what
I was like, we healed the
We
shit
healed
out
the
of you.
fuck out of
I was
everyone.
like, shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Well, the one behind you hits with a 23. And he does 12.
Golly.
Yeah. So you see him, like, once that thing passes
Close the
through,
program. Just
now...
like double click and close it. No, like double click your thumb button. Yeah. Close that program. Wait.
Oh.
And just go
Oh
back.
my goodness.
So that happened to me a couple of times where that's all it took was me rebooting real quick and it was fine.
Fantastic.
Xernax.
Well, I mean, we have to see what's going on here with Rofrost before I make any of these.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to tell you about
my health is right.
about a thing that positioning
Okay,
you're
I'm
in.
back at 36. So I took
I'm
12 and
below
13.
the one that's below.
So I took
him,
20.
right?
I took 25 altogether.
Correct.
Ugh.
Did 12 more to remove from whatever you had.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So
I took 25 damage.
Rofrost was above you. Both Shadow Fiends were in front of him. Now one phased through and is attacking from behind. But you're just below that. So you... Like, if you go up against that, if you move up against the Shadow Fiend, even if you're just moved against it, he will stop getting advantage against him. Because
Will my
he's
first
now
attack be
engaged.
backstab?
Yes. Because,
Then I'll do that.
again, they're a little bit easier to move because they can fly and are incorporeal kind of creatures. But this whole falling thing has everyone weird. So, yes, any attacks against the Shadow Demon... In fact, because of the falling situation, anyone who is not directly engaged with you, even if you're off one-on-one with them, if they're trying to fight or cast a spell at something else, you are going to get sneak attack because of the concentration it takes to fly and keep engaged with a foe.
But not for me. I'm just like, stab.
So, go for it.
Give him a copper slap.
Or if that's what you want to do.
It's like the weakest thing.
They'll never expect it.
If that's what you want to do, you can do anything you want.
No, I've got my infused blades I'm going to attack with.
You can do infuse with anything?
I don't know anything to infuse it with. My breath weapon's gone. All of my
This
spell slots
air.
are gone.
You can do air.
We're very tired before this fall began. I have potions, but my
There's
potions are of healing.
There's air. You can infuse it with air.
You are passing a bunch of wind if you want to infuse it with that.
Does that take an action? Let's see real quick.
No, I wrote it on the thing.
Please can be infused. Anything that are coded as submerged will usually take 1d6 damage and an elemental keyword for the next attack. Add 1d6 damage. Oh. It doesn't say.
I'll allow it.
Bonus action.
I'll allow it. I mean,
I'll allow it as a bonus. In this case, since the wind is all around it, yeah, bonus action.
So add an extra d6 of damage with wind, yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
So you pull out your infused bays, you just hold them out in the wind and infuse them.
What does it look like? What happens?
They're swirling with like little Aries and Ariels, like
So
Zephyrs.
we need to remind me one more time because I'm super bad at this. Backstab.
Oh,
Sneak
backstab
attack.
is going to add your.
Extra 3d6 damage. Okay, so
Is it 3d6 now?
Mm-hmm. Plus 4. It'll be 4 now because I'm adding another
The
d6
infused,
damage
yep.
to the infused blade. So it'll
Right.
actually be 5d6 plus 5 damage with an elemental wind.
So roll to hit with advantage.
I think an 18 natural plus 8, so 26
That'll
probably
hit.
strikes. Yeah,
Now you're doing both blades, right?
Mhm.
So roll your second blade.
and that's just regular no advantage.
Or does it take? Hold on. Does it take a bonus action to do attack two weapon?
I think it does, actually.
Okay.
Hang
So-
on, let me check real quick. I think I have the.
Two weapon fighting.
I don't
I'm
see that.
Pretty sure it takes your bonus action. We'll call it that for this first attack. So you're only going to get a single attack on this round,
Okay.
but it's infused.
Now it's infused.
So
Gotcha. Watch they absorb fucking.
Air magic heals us.
Yeah, right. Alright, so here's.
you fool.
We're sky demons,
So
you
this is
idiot.
5d6 plus 5 damage wind.
5d6 plus 5 damage plus wind effect.
So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 16 wind damage.
Nice. That's harder than I hit that fucker.
But it has to be so goddamn specific for it to work
I know.
for me.
Well, that's why you're
Okay.
a rogue. You're
Right,
opportunistic.
I know.
You gotta find the right place in the right time.
When you swing that blade and hit, the wind discharges and basically tries to blast it back. But it kind of like resists just because it's incorporeal type thing. Like you see it try to like it blurs a bit and then kind of pulls itself back together. It definitely seems like it could have an effect. It just resisted it this time. So, but infusing these things with wind and hitting people while falling obviously blast people back.
But does
move
the
them out of the
damage
way.
still take?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Dude, these are cool daggers you got here.
Short swords.
I almost
Short swords.
died twice getting them. That arcane trickster handed my ass to me both times we encountered it. I only barely.
That's right. You got that from the Tiamat
Yeah.
cultist.
Well, remember there was
From it was the
the Dark Power Rangers.
Yeah. That's exactly what they were.
worm spawn.
This
Yeah,
was
dragon
this was
spawn.
the one too where you were like, Xernax, you need my help, and I was like, blah. And I coughed up blood, and you're like, he needs to do this on his own, and I was like, do I have to do this on my own?
That was the Firefly moment.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
he
yeah.
needs to do this on. I really don't.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I completely misjudged the situation.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you wrecked that thing pretty hard. It's still pretty solid though. All in all, like it looks weakened a lot from the attacks.
You did that on a rock?
No, the shadow. The shadow
ones that-
fiend. The shadow fiend that you cut is the one that went through you.
Okay.
And now it
So-
ceases to get advantage against you because I've engaged it.
Right.
So it'll lessen its
Beautiful.
attack strength.
That was on 12. So
They're infused blades.
Seven.
They're
Yeah.
short swords that I can.
It's like, are we to 4 yet?
yeah,
I can infuse them with other elements. So, if I use my breath weapon on them, they become acidic. If I use his, they become lightning
Yeah, if he
infused.
submerges submerges these short swords, sorry, not dagger, but short swords, submerge these short swords in some kind of element, they will become
in anything.
Water,
anything.
water, grass.
Right.
Like, I can stick them in the dirt. I can pee on them.
He could put them. He could pour invisibility potions over them and strike something with it, and it would turn that thing invisible.
which I probably don't want to do.
No, but like say like silence potions,
Yeah.
oil of silence. pour that over them.
It's pretty fucking
Like,
dope.
I pretty much gave him carte blanche to come up with some weird, screwy shit, and they're probably going to bite me in the ass at level, like, 15, 16 when you guys get some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything he completely can submerge them into. Any type of effect, element, whatever, they will take a property of and discharge on the next strike.
Up until this point, I think I've only ever used them with my breath weapon, where I've acid infused them for striking with my acid. So I waste my breath weapon, which I need a short rest to regenerate, but at the same time I get continuous acid slashing until I infuse them with something else, or I think it's a full day or something like that.
It's a couple charges each. So. All right, Sephiroth.
Oh, just an elemental keyword for the next attack. It's only one attack.
Next, one attack. And that's why we went with breath weapons. You can use multiple times if you're not using the full charge.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You get like 3 shots out of it.
So
correct. Okay.
Sephiroth.
What is my position in relation to these
two?
You.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you guys are now kind of in a forced,
like this. So here's
you're in a four-sided die pattern. Okay.
This, and then this is higher than this, and then down here is me.
Mm-hmm.
This is Rofrost. This is you. This is Ayasa, and this one is Lockbeard.
I remember you took those notes. Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. This Ayasa's Rumblethane, and then right here is a Vrock. Now there's a Shadow Fiend here and a Shadow Fiend here, but you're right here. You're kind of off to the side from Rofrost, above Ayasa.
And there's this
in this
strange
moment,
music playing over us.
Ayasa, Rofrost, you.
Oh yeah,
Xeranax is
playing music over us right now.
Below Rofrost.
From another realm.
So like Xeranax is down here.
Okay, but so we're all
there's
like
a trickster,
equal height,
trickster spirit playing.
And your Ayasa is here, and Rofrost is here.
Is Rofrost touchable?
You can maneuver over to touch him.
Touch me, my lord. Touch me.
Who is that? Is that you still? It's getting all the way over here now.
I'm not. I don't know.
It's poison gas.
Poison gas. Panic sound.
Is your brother here?
No.
You know what?
I blame this on someone in another room.
This happened one time before when you had a ribeye before like a Rifts game back in the day.
This also happened
that's
to
why
you.
I stopped eating ribeyes before game because whenever I eat meat, it just... So, no, but I haven't eaten ribeye.
Tuck it in. Tuck it in, big guy.
Tuck it in.
Yeah.
What's your HP at there, Rofrost?
On a scale
of 1 to 54, I'm feeling about 11.
Oh.
See if it works this time. Just click on the actual...
That's no bueno.
That is no bueno.
This is not bueno. I'm telling you. I am not feeling... I'm not feeling very Rofrosty right now.
You're making me cough with that nonsense coming out of your ass. Also, if I am able to get in touch range, I will go to Cure Wounds on...
Do note one thing. That Zovat is beaming its baleful gaze down there. So you'll be moving into that gaze.
Yeah. You don't want to catch the gaze.
Damn it.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
That wasn't me, that was Rofrost. I called that out to you. Ooh, I like this.
This sounds like our death.
We are literally falling to our death right now, so
right?
quite appropriate.
This has gotta be WoW.
Say.
Is this the Queen's throne room music?
No, this is the Arthas dying at the end of the raid.
Oh my goodness, you're right. Yeah, that is it.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how often I've listened to this song? Like, it's so good. So what you're saying is don't go and touch Rofrost.
Well, I'm saying that you can touch him.
Yeah.
Be aware that you're going.
Yeah.
If it continues its gaze,
Then
you're going to
I'm
be.
gonna have to
Do you
start
get
making
some-
a con save.
Hang on, do you have some sort of bonus action of any kind? No, just me. I'm so
I mean,
fast.
I have
Some
certain
spells
spells
are-
that are bonus
I'm
actions.
so fast,
but
guys. No, I was gonna say like try to like
I don't have a
fly
bonus
past him and
action.
touch him while you break the plane from the gaze again. But
Don't clerics have a constitution? Aren't they wisdom and constitution saves? Aren't you pretty solid with con?
and it's +3 on his old sheet, so he's got to be somewhere in the 4 to 5 range now.
Nah, it's wisdom charisma.
Still, his constitution's better than ours.
Well, yeah, but
Oh, your constitution is fantastic.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm a hardy fellow.
yeah, you're the one that left it
So
at.
I should not
0.
be getting anywhere near that thing.
No, but you know what? It means a lot to me
late.
that you're here.
No, the gaze goes through. It pierces.
Yeah.
So
You
we
can't
might as
escape
well-
the gaze.
Might as well do this.
Okay.
What enemies are near me again? Or around?
All of them.
What enemies are attacking him besides
The two Shadow
gaze
Fiends.
dude?
One above, one below.
Then above all that is the Zovut,
Right.
and he's kind of in the middle.
I'm not worried about him.
But then both Vroks had gotten taken out, but the one Vrok on your side is coming back down on him.
on him or him?
Him.
Bring it, I say.
Has he been damaged
He says
already?
bring it.
I've been quite
No,
damaged.
Yes.
No, not you. The
Oh, the Vrok. Both Vroks have been hurt. One way more than the other.
You can call
That's
me
the one
damaged
that's on
goods.
them.
God, the things that just hit you pretty hard.
Yeah, well, you know what? Better
Granted,
me
they
than
hit you, which is actually hard to do.
This is my job, my lord.
Well, they rolled a fucking 26 and a natural 20, motherfuckers.
And those are
Yes.
what, two Shadow Fiends?
Those are the two Shadow Fiends.
All right, let's.
The diameter is about, it seems
Let's
to
go ahead
be
and,
about 30 feet
Sacred
from what I gather.
Flame, the one below him.
The one that he's attacking.
It's all pretty
It's
close.
the more
but
wounded
it's like,
Are you talking about the Vrock or the Shadow?
The Shadow.
we're all
Oh,
making
okay.
kind of like, tight.
You've already figured out that the Vroks are especially resistant to spells.
Mhm.
It's a saving throw, right?
I say go for that one because
Yeah,
then I
it's
can.
a Dex 16.
No. It's radiant,
Yes.
double
How's-
damage.
How's it say no as in it doesn't? So I still just roll the 2d8.
You roll the 2d8
But
and then double the result.
Yeah.
Times 2 the result.
Alright,
They
so
are
that's gonna be-
vulnerable to
Yeah,
radiant.
dude.
That's
10
going to
plus
be
20.
20 damage total.
Boom.
Yeah, that platinum fire strikes down on it, and it doesn't make sound, but it looks like it's screaming and reeling as that kind of rips through its incorporeal form and just blasts out some of its shadow. It is shreds of what it used to be. It's barely holding itself
Meanwhile, as we
together.
fall, it's like, I'm like, I softened it up.
I'm just like, that was awesome!
You can't see that happen behind you.
Ah!
You did see the platinum.
I have a sense that
slash.
something amazingly awesome happened behind me, but I can't see.
Now, as a bonus action,
Dude,
since
your farts are
Healing
making
Word
my
is a
ears
bonus
ring.
action.
I'm
All
seriously
right.
not.
Oh
me.
wait, is it a cantrip?
Is it not?
No.
It smells like
Is it
meat in
a
here.
class ability?
Sacred Flame was a cantrip.
Ah, yes.
I mean,
That's how I was
I
able to
did
do
that.
that.
That was
Yeah,
like an
correct.
hour ago. So
Got it.
if
I'm
that's the
pretty sure I
lingering,
know the
I
rules.
don't know what to
I'm
tell you.
learning. I know stuff now. I'm going to use Healing Word as a second level.
Okay.
We can turn the fan on.
So it's
Yeah, we can turn the fan on.
Let's do that.
Go.
it's 2d4. It's going to be 2d4 plus 7 total
Jesus.
because of my domain. I'm casting it at second level, so it's plus 2 versus
Yeah.
plus 1.
It's on low though right now. We could hear it on the
It's
stream.
medium.
Medium, okay.
Medium still is fine. It's loud.
So it's a 2d4 plus 7
All right.
for Rofrost there.
You get this as healing, Rolfrost.
So
13.
13.
Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Oh, hell yeah.
Damn, that one is
Hell yeah.
pointy, dude.
Oh, did you poke yourself on it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was just like picking it. I was like, ah!
That was 4.
I am undaunted! I shout as I feel this
That
healing
was-
surge through me.
Actually, when I unwrapped
Lord.
these, they like fell over my counter and a couple fell on the floor like as my ride was there that day, and I was like gathering them all up. The next day, Taylor put one on the counter, and she's like, "I found this on the floor," and I was like, "Of all of them, it was the D4." Like, I literally left the caltrop on the floor.
Oh, they're beautiful. I love them.
All right.
It's very hard to pick up the D4 though.
Right.
Like it's hard to get like the appropriate amount of grip for that kind of weight on
How
that
sharp this
angle.
one is.
Oh my goodness!
That's where he's like, "Ow! I poked myself."
Yeah,
Oh, that's-
obviously.
I feel like it needs to be deburred. These stupid, sexy guys, dude.
This is really cool looking.
All right.
Plus, all the ones are eyes.
Back to the top of the order.
Different.
On the seventh day, someone said, "Damn it! I have to heal Rofrust again."
Rofros.
All right, so one
Story
got
of my
blasted,
life.
right?
Well, there was a flash of
Yeah.
platinum flame behind you.
Not the metagame, but I think Rofrust puts a lot of faith in flashing platinum lights. So I'm going to get
Oh, and then you did hear Xernax say, "I softened him up for you."
Yeah.
So it was probably a good hit.
And then I got this healing surge on me.
Advantage.
So I literally do shout, "I am undaunted!" And I...
No, Mitch.
What?
Advantage.
It's inspiration.
Inspiration, yeah. Sorry.
Hey.
And,
Because your inadvertent bragging actually contributed to the
yeah, there you
actual
go.
meta
Yeah,
of the
That's
combat.
pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to slash at the other Shadow Fiend that's on me.
Okay, go for it.
Are you like writing a story over there?
Yeah.
15.
Oh, I like this die. Yep, that's 15 plus 8 for a 23.
I'll say that's solid.
Yeah.
That hits, yeah.
Absolutely. I'll
Excellent.
take that.
Excellent.
Double
Beautiful.
sixes. That's gonna be 12 plus 5 for a 17.
Nice. That's about the best you could have hit. That's the hardest you could have
Without
possibly hit.
any powers, yeah.
Unless rolled a 7.
I could have rolled a 7, yeah.
No,
No,
I'm just
Wes.
saying.
Oh, Wes rolled a 7. How dare you, Wes? I can only roll up 6.
Sorry, what was that?
You rolled
One
a
more time?
12.
That
you
was
rolled
a-
seven.
Oh, I see. I
What
see.
do you-
I rolled a. I'm sorry. It was a 12 plus 5 for 17.
Alright.
My magic sword.
Sorry.
Sword. Okay. You slash through it again, or slash through with this one for the first time because this is the other one that
And
stayed
I let
behind.
him know that I was undaunted.
You let him know.
Yeah.
Rumble Thane does something that you guys don't see because you're embroiled in a crazy ass combat over there.
I hope it isn't to kill us.
Ayasa, how many advertisements you got on this thing?
Well, it's because I switched stations a couple of times, and one of them wasn't an advertisement. It turned out being like a song from a video game that had like a
Yeah, it was
words to
podcast. Yeah.
No.
So I
Just
Wes, we
recently,
all
we were
have
like,
this.
they're like 2 songs ago, there was actually just a speaking song.
She's pretty much out of spells.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Yep.
Can we take a short rest? We'll just tell the demons like, hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Time out.
I think we're gonna hit the ground in about a half hour. Let's take a 10-minute break, then reconvene. You'll have your demon powers. We'll have our platinum powers.
What is her feather fall again?
It's a first level spell.
Alright, so she can't run out of that.
Right, like, I'm like, I can't cast any more spells, otherwise you all die.
He jumped into that last game. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm out of spells. Oh, I really meant to save one for Featherfall. Sorry,
This is
guys."
Symphony of the Night.
Nice.
It's the library, I think.
Um,
Requiem for the Gods.
I like it. This is probably music falling on a possibly tall castle.
Well, Dracula's castle in that game is absolutely outrageously tall.
Like, just imagine how massive this thing is. Every turn we take is like 6 seconds.
This is 500 feet. Every full round of combat is 30 seconds, where we fall 50 stories.
Yeah.
And this is like combat session 6, I think.
Yeah. This place is huge.
The tops of these towers pierce the clouds.
We've been climbing inside this castle for...
And you've been teleported around by the weird architecture. The strange ways. Alright, so she's kind of not doing anything. She's moving over towards Rumblethane. Because she really has nothing left.
No fireball or anything?
She cast 2 fireballs while she was fighting the horde up top.
Sorry, is it firebolt? I was thinking of, not fireball.
She does have firebolt.
Because that's a cantrip.
Yeah.
This isn't the stone gallery.
Yeah, true.
A wizard once upon a time.
Yeah, sorcerer.
I know the room that this song is from in the castle. I actually like it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, Symphony of the Night.
It's a
Range spell attack.
classic.
Alright, so she's throwing a firebolt at the rock that's pulled in chains.
Did you find something?
I have not used my Crimson Vomit.
The what?
I haven't used my
Yes,
Breath of...
you
Oh, I did.
did.
I used
You
it
did.
in the doorway. That's right, in the doorway. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. Sorry, I'm not trying to cheat. I was just like...
No.
Like, I marked...
We,
I was like, I
it's
always
because we
wanted to
stopped
watch
mid-combat
it.
and it's actually been like 2 or 3 weeks sessions that you guys haven't had a short rest and haven't be keep check of.
Mm-hmm.
Ayasa used her breath weapon.
Usually pretty good, but I used it when we were
Remember
in the
when we ended the
doorway,
last session? We're like, okay, hold on, let's keep trying. Like, where are we?
She hits the Vrock. Well, the fan is on, right? Like,
Yeah, cool. It's whatever. I'm fine.
She hits the Vrock that's above her with Firebolt.
Taylor, please stand.
Which what? Huh?
Nothing. I put my hoodie on over my hat, so I was extra thug.
Extra thug. Oh, damn.
Actually, I look extra underhanded.
She does 9 damage to that Vrock.
Okay.
Okay, anything.
Throws her little
No,
dragon bolt at the thing.
That being so sick.
16. 14. There you go. Alright. Let's start with the Shadow Fiends.
There's only one Shadow Fiend.
There's 2 Shadow Fiends. Shoot 2 Shadow Demons.
Didn't he destroy one?
Nope. Still alive.
Oh.
Said it's in tatters, but still there.
I
Gotcha.
did
I
20
missed that.
damage to him, but he didn't die.
Shadow ribbons.
Alright. They are both still attacking you.
Bring it on.
They both now have disadvantage again.
Good.
Damn, Skippy.
17.
No.
Damn it!
Breastplate! That would have hit me before I got the breastplate.
Come at me, Ghost Bro.
I'm sorry?
19 natural 20. I think one of those hits.
19 hits.
Yeah. Aha!
Oh.
God, these Shadow Fiends are rolling good tonight.
They are.
Right? I was like, how do you need a fucking 19 to hit Robert? And he's been hit like 3 times. I'm like, what the fuck's
I
happening?
remain on
You
you.
take 10. 10.
10?
Yep.
Weak sauce.
You take that damage then.
No, I mean, that's weak how much you're getting hurt. That's
Oh,
half
yeah.
of my... That's a third of my natural hit points. 10.
I don't know.
You tell him, Lord.
Xernax is the skinniest dragonborn that's ever been.
The
He's
Vrock.
super quick, he's super smart, and he's thin as fuck.
Oh, I did this in the wrong order.
Uh-oh.
Too late now.
No, it's not too late. I haven't seen its actions. The Zovat. It's clearly blinks its eyes, and that baleful gaze stops for a second.
Your gaze sucks.
And says,
Ruffers probably would shout some stupid thing at him.
I assume he's been shouting the whole way. And,
I just-
and that, and this.
Probably.
Take that from my friends.
Like, overcompensating for how fucking terrifying he is.
it
For
yells
falling.
down at you and says, survive
squishy.
this or not. Your souls belong to my master now. And it, like, there's a death knell after, like almost like ringing in your ears, and all three of you need to make me charisma saves.
Charisma.
Oh.
I don't know.
Thank goodness we're all charming fuckers, eh?
You still have... It's just the three of you. Because
Okay.
it's just the section over
Thank goodness.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just...
Yasa.
Goodness.
Nope.
Where's she at?
She's
Not
over
in
there
the
with
gaze.
Rumblethane.
Yeah, she's not in the
All
gaze.
you guys are kind of on one side. Rumblethane, her,
Okay.
and him on the other
Like
side.
you
And he's specifically targeting the three of you because it
and
only
Rayfrost are
targets
touching
three. No, he's not
Shadow
touching.
Fiend.
No,
Shadow
I
He is
didn't
not
do
Oh,
touching.
you didn't do that, yeah.
But he is including you. Remember, you still have advantage.
Shit. Oh, I do have advantage.
Yeah, maybe you should use that advantage. Like
Oh,
last time.
4 with advantage.
shit.
No.
Really?
No.
No. That was
Okay.
the worst.
I was
First-
so excited.
His first roll is an 8, so it's whatever 8 plus some. So it's not great. But
But thankfully I'm a paladin, so I have a charisma bonus. That is a 16 I got.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm using my inspiration to
Inspiration.
roll my roll.
8 plus
Thank
8.
God.
good call.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
What everyone gets.
17.
Your lord's stupid.
I also got 17.
Okay. It was trying to cast Bane on you guys.
No!
And it failed. So you felt like this doom wash over you, but
No, we
your
didn't.
faith, well, your two's faith in Bahamut keeps you through it, and you just going, should I die? Okay, no, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to die. Your
Not-
inspiration.
Not today.
All right.
I have
Now the
inspiration.
rock
I have
is coming
decided
down.
not to die today.
Now the rock is coming down, and he is yelling. Ah! It comes down and puts out a screech, which echoes in the air around you. Which all of you need to make me Constitution
Oh my
saves.
God. I hate demons. They're the worst.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
The line's
is gonna
already
be
goes
awesome.
on top, right? The line goes on top.
no, it does not.
Also, Robert, I'm guessing
You still have advantage.
advantage on this.
Protection from evil.
You
Same
rolled the
roll.
same mother.
all good.
But
Use the
I got
best
a
chance to survive.
Constitution,
Yeah,
so
you're
that's
plus
going to
4.
be a 15 for me. Yeah, fuck you indeed.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
That's what I thought for a second, honestly, but it looks like it's an 8. So that would be 11.
Okay.
We got a
Wes is
6.
fine too. He's been rolling like a champ tonight. Of course, we
I got
can't
a
see
6.
his dice, so it's all so
You got a
stacked,
6?
I got
isn't
a
it?
6.
Okay.
Dragonborn Mitch is squishy.
So it comes down and screeches. You're just kind of like, both of you just kind of black out. Just, it stuns you for a turn.
Dope.
So they both go,
Who does? These two?
both of them. So he's below you. So
I might not even see it.
you're not going to see it, but I'm giving you an option. You can forfeit your next turn to grab him because he's going to hit you.
What about Savroff?
He's too far away from you. So
Great.
if you went and touched him, you would have been there. All right.
I
So
will forfeit my turn to bring him out of danger.
you grab him under your shoulder. Like he hits you in the back. And he's about to slip past your shoulder, and you just go whop. And
Yeah.
like, and you
Absolutely.
have to stabilize
Just like
yourself.
that.
But then you see Savroth. So he is now outside of the
Can I
Featherfall.
throw him towards Savroff?
Would that help?
I don't know.
He is now outside
kill
of the
half the party.
Featherfall radius.
Savroff is? Shit. Well, I forfeited my turn.
You
so-
did. I'm waiting for dignity.
Yeah, he should probably know about that. Or no, we'll keep it a surprise.
I mean, it's 5 till. We could just take our quick break.
Yeah, let's take a
11.
quick break. This is pretty dramatic, as this has to be corrected.
Yeah.
Otherwise, someone's going to die.
Man. Oh my god, he's out of range. My
Dun
lord.
dun dun! Cliffhanger.
After
Also,
these
this is
messages.
WoW music.
We'll be right back.
I'm sorry.
What?
This is WoW music. This is a login screen.
Oh,
Did you hear your fate?
Music master. Did you hear all? Yeah. Did you hear all that?
I played a lot of WoW. So you can't catch me.
You already caught me.
He caught him. He can't get you because you weren't next to him.
Okay.
The only reason he caught him is because he was below him and he literally hit him. And so he forfeited his turn to grapple with him and pull him in.
I heard the forfeit of the turn.
But that also means like you're over here on the side and you just went ugh, and just because you're not actively holding your balance or falling anymore, so you're just losing your
my rate,
momentum.
My rate.
Yeah.
Fall, I guess.
Right.
Oh man.
So what does that mean?
You have been pulled outside of range of Featherfall's
Bastard.
radius. So as everyone's falling, everyone's doing their,
I welcome them.
and you just go and tumble kind of up as your arms and legs catch every wind and airy
really far
your
out
cloak, and you lose from everyone else. You lose 20, 30 feet of altitude for your turn. You're stunned. You can take no actions on your turn.
Alright.
But you are now outside of range of Featherfall, is the big thing.
So what you're saying
It's
is...
Nabicus at
But no,
gmail.com.
It's WileyStreamer@gmail.com.
Wait, is that him?
For-
Yeah.
Because he's emailing for roles, right?
Yeah.
Which we have been in the looks for the camera that is going to be our...
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm still willing to contribute to that.
I was planning on buying it with this paycheck that's hitting tonight. So, and I don't think we'll have to move much to do it.
I think it's
I
pretty
think
doable.
it'll sit right there. It'll hang over this, and I'll put the screen down below everything. So.
Send it to Wiley.
Yeah, because something like it would kind of take up about
Yeah.
like that much space, maybe even a little bit like.
I'm gonna put it over here.
Yeah.
And it has a little winky arm thing,
Mm.
and it's gonna hang over that. So.
Either way. Ooh, watch out. You're going a little deep.
Oh, you don't even.
Oh, good to get you.
Not this time. Not this time.
Nabicus, what at Gmail?
That's it. No, send it to Wileyverse.
It's just that Nabicus what at is one word. So nabicuswhat@gmail.com.
That's just it. Nabicus at gmail.com.
Nabicus what at
I'm the original
gmail.com.
and one and only Nabicus. There's no numbers on my name.
No one else takes the name Nabiscus.
That's right. I get called Nabiscus. Yeah, have I told you about that? Oh my God.
Because I've done it to you accidentally
Yeah.
once or
So
twice.
I played a lot of Overwatch,
I just see the damn name. I'm like, Nabiscus.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
it's uncanny. Like, so I play a lot of Overwatch, and if you want to really get into comp stuff like that, you have to like communicate with your team and stuff like that. And voice chat's the best way to do it. And I get called Nabicus. I get called Nabiscus. I don't like 9 times out of 10, with the one being Nabicus, I'm called Nabiscus.
For me, it's always Willy. Instead of Wiley.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yep. Everyone good? Bathroom breaks, drink breaks, all that stuff?
Yeah. Good. I'll probably need to go to the bathroom in about 10 minutes. I'm just kidding. I'm fine. We're good. We're live.
You want to go now?
No. That was actually a joke.
We can give you like 5-10 minutes to take a shit, get all that crap out of you.
I don't think we have time to get all the crap out of him.
All right.
At least you're honest.
So, that
Copper's that.
Copper's.
I know.
There's no ceiling.
Copper slap.
How's the copper?
It's
Huh?
Wrath of Lich King.
You read it off my Pandora.
He's savanting your Pandora. Oh, this is the sound when you go into Nagrand for the first time.
Yeah.
In Cataclysm.
But before you open the instance, that changes the you should be
I
a tour
wouldn't know
guide.
that song when we played.
Okay, so
Be a tour guide to Azeroth,
totally
I think.
Decently. Not the best.
That was on 14. The other rock is...
Did I get a good look at how close we are to the ground when I saved... When I pulled up?
No, you saw me
Xernax?
come up your side and grab me.
Well, no, you hit him. He wrapped his arm around you and you did flip. Make me a perception with disadvantage
Okay.
as you're wrestling with
That's
him
fair.
to see where you're at.
Let's see Wesley's last question.
No, what was it?
I can't see.
11?
No, it's Wiley Streamer.
11?
Wileystriemer
That's a 13.
@gmail.com.
With disadvantage, I still managed to pull... Is perception, right?
Yeah, it's perception.
That's going to be a 15.
Not bad. You can see the change from the castle to the base. It is below you. It still seems quite a ways off. And then below that is another 1,000, 2,000 feet of rock.
Oh, so the bottom of the castle is not the ground for us.
Oh no!
Okay.
There's another because it's up on almost a mountain,
Okay.
coming out of the bay.
Wow.
It was built on the highest point of a rock coming out of the bay alone. That's why there's that massive bridge going to it, and then it extends into the clouds. So,
Jeez.
you think you got a while? It looks really far, but you also see that the line across the horizon is widening, and the sky is starting to lighten now. It is becoming morning, but you're still in that pre-dusk.
Yeah.
Just you can see the light wanting to come over the horizon.
I don't believe in Lathander anyway.
Go.
Oh, is it me again?
Just saying. That happened on 14, so next is Xernax.
I'm unconscious.
Yep. Yep. You're stunned until the beginning of the rock's next turn. So you do nothing except for get cradled inside of Rofrus's big strong arms.
I looked at my shit. I tell
Which
you,
if you were awake,
huddled up
you'd
on
be
my-
mad about.
I looked at my shit this morning. But nothing. But don't
There
worry,
was
my
no
brother.
this
will
morning.
find it.
You guys have not stopped.
I opened my mouth and I
It's
realized I'm out of
That
breath.
is
for
not-
days.
That does not stop me from shitting. I'm sorry. It happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
It's just happening right now. I'm hoping.
It's happening right now.
It's happening right now. It's,
Your scale is probably in my pants right now.
may have slipped out in the air.
I opened my mouth and realized I'd used my breath weapon.
Yep. That is your turn. Which takes us to Savroth, who's also unconscious and flopping in the wind. You see the Zovet.
Very well done, my love.
The Zovet grins and starts to kind of move over to where he's falling up. So the Zovet looks like it's going to engage him because the Zovet is above you.
Damn watch. Oh,
Mass Effect. Yes.
oh wow,
Okay.
that is.
4.
This is a nice sound.
So I was right the first time. Go.
All right. How?
Oh, the other Vrock did break free of the lock, the chains. So,
Oh, good. Wonderful. Fantastic.
but that took its whole turn.
Fantastic.
I'm going to. God, can we? How much of a conversation can I have in my turn and still do things?
Like 10 seconds worth.
All right. So okay. So there's still 2 shadow fiends around me, right?
Yes.
Unless you count my body as a
And
shadow.
one
Oh,
rock. came to
Remember,
me.
you did
One
forfeit.
rock-
You did forfeit your turn, so you only have reaction, bonus action. So you forfeited your main action.
Oh, okay. Damn it. I really don't have anything for a reaction or bonus action. I really don't. They're all like.
So you can speak. You have conversation.
Yeah.
I'll
So-
let that stuff happen.
So okay, so this is my forfeited turn. This is basically my forfeited turn I'm playing right now.
Yes.
So I am...
Because you're still wrestling and getting back with, getting him.
Yeah.
So there's a 13 from Wes.
Oh, he really sent it! Hey!
Oh yeah, that's what he sent one to you.
You know what's funny, though, is that we don't know how many rolls he took before he took that photo and sent it to you.
Fake news.
Fake news.
I feel terrible for having joked about that. Yeah. So
we apologize for that insensitive joke. Hey, we're not sponsored by anyone, but Stella Artois or RC or Jack or Coors Light or Kill Lifter
or your local breweries.
Right. We're open to any and all of these sponsorships.
Obviously, and the reason they're not the only reason they're not sponsoring is because we're doing it for free already.
Yeah, we're going to be the next Critical Role. Like, you just don't even know yet.
Oh,
we already have half their viewers.
Listen, Wolfmaster 317. I've Dungeon Master before. I've learned to be skeptical of the picture.
What?
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Sorry, what?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
So
since
I was saying,
weeks since I've put in my information on the L5R, still no nothing back.
Weeks. It's been 3 days.
Week. It's been a week.
Has it been a week?
I think as you're negotiating actual time. Yeah. Weeks, 3 days, 1 week. What is it?
We can check it, but it's between a week and 3 days.
I'm going to yell at. I'm going to shout out, Yasa! For all that we do for Goldath, use your measures to get that prince back here!
But if she does that, we have no feather fall.
Well, that's up for her to figure out, isn't it?
We don't know that for sure.
She might have other stuff she can do.
Do you think Rofras is keeping track of Iyasa's spell slots? No. All Rofras knows is that she's a magic lady.
You're a magic lady. All right.
Magic lady.
Oh, God. Stop. Hey, stop it, Ron.
Dayton,
stop it.
Is that the Killers?
Look, all I have is a bonus.
Or is that
action.
the darkness? No, it's it. Is that what
I don't have fucking Spider-Man webs to get you back here. The best thing I can do is ask the magic lady to do it.
If only someone had rope.
Tie everyone together.
You think I'm just gonna whip up a lash? No, you don't want. No.
All right.
Also, don't worry about it. I got it.
Oh, do you?
Just wait till I wake up. Like, it's gonna be okay.
That's all we can do is wait till you wake up.
Exactly.
I don't know how long you can be out.
That's a true question.
Well, let's find out if the DM rolls dice for some turn.
That magic woman. What is your...
That magic woman.
Does that woman have black magic, or is she a black magic woman?
She's a gold magic woman, actually.
He likes to fondle my chest.
Yeah.
It's actually fairly true.
Actually, that's kind of true.
Yeah, he does that quite literally.
I do that at work.
Well, yeah. It's very uncomfortable, but we don't say anything.
Sorry, Mom.
What's your AC?
Huh?
What's your AC?
Well, unconscious?
Take your dex out of it. What's your dexterity bonus? 0. Okay, so
I'll tell you, when I was saying
That's
my
why
dodging
my
skills are
initiative
not
is
the
always
best.
so low because I don't get a plus to anything.
All right. Rumblethane turns, because Ayasa made her way over, maneuvered over towards him. Rumblethane pulls his staff out and pokes it against her chest and makes a symbol around it.
Oh no, he doesn't.
It looks like a kind of like a
fucking traitor.
Like a pretzel knot. And then he grabs that staff and throws it at you, point first, and it flies up. Well, it flies that way because you guys are falling the opposite way. And it goes and just stops on you wherever it hits you. And that same symbol appears, and now there is a bond, like it looks like a chain, between you and Iyasa.
Oddly enough, Pretzel Nut was the nickname Dayton got in jail.
We don't talk about that time.
Yeah.
Except for right now when I just did it.
Do I have enough time? Can I use my free action to like
Use your
laugh?
bonus action.
Yeah, you already
I use my bonus action. Can
I
I
mean,
use
you
my
still have
free
like
action?
3 seconds of
Can I use my,
conversation.
yeah. Can I just can I just use whatever action I have to give a very like a very relieved, boisterous laugh?
The dwarf did a thing with Iyasa.
The dwarf did room magic.
to
Rumble
connect
Thane.
her to me.
Eardod Rumble Thane, the dwarf that I've been falling with, that has the rune magic and the padlocks in his beards.
We call him Lockbeard.
Yeah, they call him Lockbeard. He carved or made a rune onto Iyasa physically, and then threw the staff that made that rune at Savroth, which when it hit, it made a copy of that rune on him, and now the two are connected through the staff by a chain.
That's amazing. I still have a Dragon magazine with the second D&D rune wizard variant kit. Remember the kits?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I remember kits. I had the complete guides. I think I still have them. The brown covered complete guide to thieves,
Yeah, I
complete
love
guide
those.
to
They're so
wizard,
good.
complete guide to
They're
whatever.
so full of
They were
fluff.
amazing.
Yeah.
They're somewhere in here. They were so good. All right. That was on 18. 16. Yasta. Yasta tries to pull on the chain.
Are you yanking his chain?
Yeah.
She is totally yanking the chain.
Yeah, Rumble
Like she's
Thane-
like trying to grab at it and pull it, and she doesn't seem to be doing a very good job
You
at
should
it.
do it. Star Wars is pretty good space fantasy.
Now, Space Fantasy is fantastic.
I
If
feel like you can just throw these rules on anything if you wanted to.
right,
Like D&D rules. And just play
D&D
a
rules
Star
are pretty
Wars game.
easy. Like you just have to. The only hard part is the power, the force type thing. Like how do you do that?
Yeah.
And once you establish that, once you like kind of framework
Yeah.
that, you just run with it.
Yeah.
So yes, tries to pull on the chain. She doesn't do a very good job at it. No one moves from their positions. 14.
We're not sponsored by Chick-fil-A, but
We're available.
I don't think we're available for Chick-fil-A.
I mean, there's the anti-gay thing,
Yeah,
but there's a
yeah.
delicious chicken sandwich.
They're so tasty.
It like hurts my sensibilities, right? Like,
Right?
I can't agree with your politics, but fuck.
Oh my god! But it's lunch. I gotta eat.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
It's like if Ted Cruz made the best barbecue place ever.
Damn it, Ted Cruz. You got me again with these fucking ribs.
All right. It's a good thing.
Well, we're definitely not sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's a good thing that Trump doesn't make actual good hotels.
Hey.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, actually, no, they're good. I can't really afford places made of solid fucking gold.
So he owns the Conrad in New York. He didn't build it, but it's the Conrad.
14, they go.
Because she's an
He also
an
gets the
amalgamation of
same
7
as that
days.
because she is weak.
She is 7 days long?
Yeah. Wow.
Grammar. No. Yeah.
How very dare you?
What's interesting?
How very
How
dare
very
you.
dare you?
That's
Grammar.
Oh my god, I was saying that all the time. How very dare you?
14. They go. Shadow Fiends are going to kick your ass.
Yeah, bring it.
they-
Oh my god.
14
Yeah.
is when I go.
No, 14 is when they go. You go in 12.
Oh yeah, stupid 12.
They have advantage because you're holding another person.
But
and trying to keep them
disadvantage.
Don't I
because-
wake up on the
because
Vrock's
I'm
turn though?
radiating
At the
anti-evil
you're right.
power.
end of the rock's next turn. So you're going to wake up after this. But you're still holding him and have to wrestle that, so they have advantage to attack you, disadvantage because protection against evil.
Regular rolls.
Regular rolls.
They rolled like an 8, so it's not going to hit him.
I rolled a 18.
Miss.
Is it plus anything?
19, right? Hold on. Let me make sure it's plus.
Let me make sure that it's plus. Let me make sure that it's plus.
Numbers.
I was looking at the wrong demon. It's a 20.
You bastard.
The other one got an 11, so it missed.
Right.
You got hit once.
By how hard?
We're going to find out. 9.
I'm alive.
Woo! I didn't kill the party! Or half the party.
Yet.
Hey, that's progress. That's progress. Okay.
I'm done, dude.
And 2 of us are unconscious in the state of
These things are
being-
just like flying through me? Like,
What?
just like flying through me and sucking my life.
No. They're just on either side of you, clawing the fuck out of you.
Stop it!
Stop it!
Rude.
The rock that was falling down and screeched also attacks you.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not coming for me anymore?
No, the Zavut is going after you.
Oh, that's what's
Oh,
the big guy?
don't worry.
The big guy is
The one
going
that-
after you.
Just the
The one that I used the
Huge
ringer on the
deal.
ram on? That was a good idea.
fuck.
Holy crap.
No,
Yes.
also just
9. 9 does not
use your
hit you.
spell slots.
Even
Fuck
with
it.
advantage.
Damn right it doesn't hit me. I'm undaunted.
Undaunted! Okay. So yeah, now we have to go to the Zavut.
Would you like a Coors Light?
Eventually.
Where did these come from?
The
don't
parking.
know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
The parking lot of Thirsties. Hi.
Good.
I've got a 30-pack like that once.
Whew. Oh, god damn it.
Not that
I wish I
there's
didn't
anything wrong
read
with
that.
them. They were unopened.
Alright.
They were in a box.
No, this one was. I mean, they're unopened, but they were in
They
an
were
open box.
unopened. The box was
I love it. I've had that happen twice in my life.
just because someone
You
was
find
trying to
some-
stash it there.
Like, you just picture someone who should not have been operating a vehicle, went to a corner store after a heavy night of drinking, got a big old pack of beer, and they took it down to where they live or where they were going.
No, they
They
took
just
it to
leave
a
it out.
bar.
Oh, they took it to a bar?
Yeah. We'll talk about this
No
later.
wonder they left it out.
So the
All right.
scenario you're explaining sounds like your life every Wednesday night.
Oh.
I'm the person who takes advantage of people that do that.
Okay, the Zavut is
You bastard.
grasping you with both claws
Dope.
and gazing into your damn face.
This face?
That face. It's like, oh.
Did I wake up after the Zavat's last turn?
No,
Am I awake
this
now
is
or
about
not?
the
They're still
rock.
going.
Oh,
It's the rock that do it.
Sorry.
So, ow.
Oh my god, fuck.
Natural 20.
Dope.
And,
Okay,
It's all good.
Joe.
You're fine.
and a 10. So the 10 doesn't hit you, and the natural 20 obviously does.
Well, what's
What?
your AC?
Well, my armor class is
Well, you're-
clearly
Yeah.
30.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I really should read these monster entries before I use them.
Yeah, but yeah, that'd be
It's
really
been a
cool.
fun run, boys.
Keep talking about, we have all these weeks and weeks
Holy
between
crap.
games.
Dig deep, bear down, boys. Something tells me Sephiroth is not long for this world.
It's alright, we're gonna make a whole new adventure party who has no idea about who we are, where we came from, but there's like a god thing out there.
13 damage.
That's it?
Yeah.
But effect from gaze.
1, 1, 1,
1,
1,
1,
and a
5.
5. Damn. Really?
As a priest, you're
Yeah.
crap.
Also, this is the damage of the claw attack of a Zavut, which it gets 2 a turn.
So that's 4d6 and 2d4.
Plus a number.
But
All
only
right.
one of those 6 die
Didn't get a 1.
didn't get one. Yeah. So 13.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah, this,
5 ones.
Is it doubled or?
You rolled bad
or-
on-
Oh, it is
Damage.
double.
Sorry.
Double dice. Yep.
Sorry.
It was a crit.
We gotta play.
No, it's fair.
Gotta play clean.
I'm ready to die.
How much damage did I just do you?
13.
And another
Plus.
14.
So 27.
There we go, Frost. To my big mouth.
Thank you for keeping me honest on that crit. It makes sense
I
that
can't believe you guys can survive through all this shit. Like every time I get hit, it's like, "Wah!" Like
that
you're
would
a
have killed
3.
you.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. when it
I'm
comes
sorry.
So,
it's your fucking
now
lifetime of
concept.
STDs that you got from the ports.
I don't even
Keeps your HP
it's
low.
weakened my constitution.
Yeah.
6 plus I think a 3 is 9.
You are first level fatigued, so disadvantage on all ability rolls.
Oh no.
Is there a way to mark that?
There is a fatigue tracker somewhere.
We never found it.
I'm
last
getting
time.
mad nostalgia from this song. Is this like Final Fantasy 9?
It might be 7 actually. This is Chocobo. Final Fantasy 9 original soundtrack. You're right. BB's theme.
Whose theme?
Conditions?
Yes. Conditions.
I have exhaustion.
Yes.
Level 1.
Yes.
Okay. Marked.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Hey, there you go.
Where's conditions at?
It's when you.
Oh yeah, it's next to defenses. Okay, got it.
But just to be fair, exhaustion says level. It has like 1 through 6.
Yeah, there's a ton of levels.
Frost.
I just want to make sure.
Let's keep checking the screen, seeing.
Okay. This is like it's not the fatigue I'm used to in Rifts.
No,
It's
no.
it's
Like every level's
1, 2, 3.
and I'm out. No.
Okay.
Damn it, Rofrost! That's damn it, Robert. That wasn't Rofrost reminding anyone.
So these little emojis you can put up here remind me.
Absolutely.
So I had a professor email the
What else
class
is there? I just
today
wanna-
because
No,
our textbook
it's just
isn't
that
available
thing.
at the school, and we had to like order it from a
this
third
thing?
party. And it wrote literally like,
It opens the other way.
"Hey, I'll adjust all these things. Hope this doesn't affect anybody." And then it said in parentheses because the U of A's D2L email system doesn't translate emojis. It writes out what they are. It was like smiley face emoji, light skin. Because he picked like lighter skin emoji to make his own face. And I was like, whoa! Inadvertent racist emoji.
Yeah,
funny,
you're
like,
prone.
you
But
play,
in this, you just be literally falling without being able to do anything. Okay.
You know.
Oh. No. Sorry. Now we have to go step back. How much total damage did you take? Just now. 20.
Yeah, we were like,
Hold on.
13 plus 14, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
there's no
was that
black,
right?
please.
Yeah, 13 plus
27. I thought it was
27. Alright, so you guys should hear this because it's important.
Yeah, because I was at 36.
So 13 plus 14, 27. So you only took 14. Yep. You know who took the other 13?
Yeah, that's because she's chained to you.
Yep.
Oh shit, that kind of changed, huh?
Yep.
How's she doing?
Not good.
Are any of us doing good? I'm clinging on to my life.
Yeah, so
Surprisingly
you
enough,
see
Xernax is doing alright.
you see like the foot scratches into you and like Ayasa's trying to pull on that chain to bring you down and it's not seeming to do anything. The moment you get clawed, she goes ah and screams out and a big claw mark appears on her shoulder as well as yours. So
I mean, I don't notice any of this shit. I'm still unconscious.
you're still like all right.
Which good thing we're not famous enough for people to take that image of me going and make it a meme somewhere on the internet.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Challenge to you though,
Wes. Yeah, it is a life link, sharing link, condition link.
Every time I see MTG,
But
I'm
also
like, "You just played
physical.
Metal Gear?"
Magic the Gathering. Fuck Metal Gear.
I was saying, Magic the Gathering.
I'm sure there's other Metal Gear fans here. I am not one of those people.
You know what? I've never been a fan. I only played the first one. And I was like, this is cool. Like, but I was
No, you
a
didn't.
minute ago.
No, you didn't.
What?
No, you didn't. You didn't play the first one.
That's the only one I've ever played.
No, it is. I guarantee you, it's not because the
Oh,
first
because It was actually only made in Japan.
No,
and it was
the first Metal Gear was on the
Original
NES.
Regular 8-bit Nintendo
Yeah.
arcade game. Yeah.
And that's why I fucking hate that game.
I've only played Metal Gear Solid.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm just saying, the reason I hate the game has nothing to do with Metal Gear Solid.
Because
I'm
you're a
sure
fucking
Metal
hipster,
Gear Solid.
and
It
won't
ruined
ever
it.
be the-
It ruined it. No, I hated Metal Gear.
How could the PlayStation Metal Gear Solid be worse than a Nintendo?
I'm sure it's better, but
Oh.
I hate the Nintendo version so much that I stopped caring about the franchise.
Mm.
Yeah, I hate Metal Gear. Hate it.
My opinion was it was no Tenchu Stealth
I
Assassins.
spent my allowance on that game. I couldn't
You
get
ever play
past
that?
the
Way
first
better than
room.
Yeah, this is a topic
I love
for another
Tenchu.
time.
I love.
Yeah.
Bring this up later.
I love Tenchu.
All right, we'll have this conversation later.
Yeah. Anyway,
We're still falling to our deaths.
you're falling to your deaths. That was 14. You two are not stunned anymore.
Can I have
You're
action?
you're holding
I'm
his
just-
arms.
yeah.
Well,
waking
you're
up
the
from-
next person to go,
Okay.
so yeah.
Ah!
You're waking up and you're embraced in Rofrost's arms.
So I'm going to yell at Ayasa to grab Lockbeard,
I heard that. Oh no! Please go on. Please go on.
and then I'm going to kind of maneuver
I'm not
him
gonna
and
stop
me
you,
so that we're
honestly.
parachuting towards where where Sabroth is, so that we're back together again. So we basically open this up so we fall up to the level that he's at,
Okay.
so that we're all back in like
Did
casting
you,
and holding range.
Did you take a level of fatigue?
Mm-mm.
You know,
Okay.
he
So make me
Rock the
a acrobatics check. Or athletics, which either is
Apparently
better.
during that whole time he was unconscious, nothing happened to him.
Nope.
No, because they all hit. They were all attacking Rofrost.
Yeah, or
12.
me.
12 is 12.
Yeah,
that's
12
higher
is
than
fine.
10.
Right. So, and you're not fighting this, right? Like, he's trying to now maneuver you. Because you were wrestling with him to get straight, and now he goes...
He's the balloon boy. I don't know.
So,
No, I
you
absolutely
balloon out.
trust his aerodynamics.
So you thing yourself out. So now you... So Rumble Thane and Iyasa are down here. You are up here, and he's still up here.
So I'm trying to shove us towards where he is.
Yeah.
Because I know he's just coming back to consciousness, but we should be together. They're chained. If she grabs Lockbeard, that'll at least keep us in the same kind of plane again.
Make me an intelligence check.
I know
Well,
it makes us.
Make me an intelligence check at disadvantage.
I know it
I will
makes us-
say I am trying to like keep myself faced to where these things are attacking us.
Yeah. So. 15 for my intelligence check.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
Nice.
Damn.
Oh, sorry. No. 11, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
11.
So
You die.
you start pulling that out, and you start to go up there, and you're yelling at Iyasa to grab Rumblethane, and Rumblethane yells out, Iyasa and he says
Oh, that's right. They're already connected.
he says these two are already connected.
Gotcha. Well, then I'll push. I'll continue doing that anyway, but we'll push Rofrost and I at least away from the enemies that are engaged on us. Can we do that? Or is that going to make us gain height again, too?
It's going to get you attacks of opportunity. They're going to hit you as you float away.
Alright, well, then I won't do this action at all.
You can attack them.
I will instead squeeze my thighs around Rofrost for balance.
You can roll back behind
Yes!
or on Rofrost's back
That's
to cancel the
that's
disadvantage.
kind of what I'm getting at. Would be like to,
Yep. And attack the one on you again.
yeah,
Or attack the one
either.
behind.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Again, it's because you have to infuse and fight at the same time. It's only a single attack because you have to use your bonus action to
That's
infuse.
fine. 10.
Total?
Yeah,
I think that actually misses.
yeah. It's my first miss.
That was your first
Wow.
miss. They don't have a great
In a
AC,
long
so
time, yeah, that's the first time. At least we didn't. At least I didn't put us into the gaze together. I realized that right after I did it.
it's true. But your weapon, both of your weapons are now infused with wind. So you don't have to use a bonus action. You can double attack next turn because you missed this turn. It's only on the next successful attack that it discharges. So, all right.
Huh. Great soundtrack.
That was...
Can we play licensed music on Twitch?
We'll find out.
Well, on Twitch, yes.
Okay.
On Twitch because it's behind, but when I upload it to YouTube, if it catches any of this,
But they have to give you cease and desist though.
No, they will pull it straight down from YouTube.
Okay. Pull the cord.
I don't like that. Telepathy's not a language.
Or is it?
It's a form.
It's a form of communication.
I've seen so many times in D&D, people want to play Eric, the birds, the Kenku, and they give
can't
them
talk.
they give them telepathy as a workaround, and it breaks my heart because I'm like,
No, they can still only mimic what they've already heard.
Yeah.
All right, 12. That was you. So now, Savroth, you recover.
Can you hear the music, Wolfmaster?
If you'll shut up, I can.
Well,
Right.
30 seconds, he'll answer.
So I have this thing sticking to me.
No,
somewhere.
right now, like the staff is kind of between you both. It's
Okay.
it's pulled back down the chain and it's between the both of you.
But
There's a glowing rune on you and a spectral chain attaching you and
Are
Ayasa.
there still claws around me though? Like, am I with
The
these claws?
No, the Zovut is. It does have its hand on you, but it's not a controlling. It's not a grapple.
Okay.
So like it just clawed you and dug in.
Hand.
And it's its gaze, its baleful green gaze is blasting at you. That's what's in front of you. Oh, don't.
What a delightful bouquet.
Continues to be Jack Daniels.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
Hints of
Don't do that.
kilts.
Is it lifted?
Well, it is when I drink it.
Mega Man X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a game I wish I got into.
I know you didn't
So
play
good.
Mega Man, and it breaks my heart because those were
Mega Man 2 and 3 were
Fantastic
awesome, and
platformers.
then X and X2 were
Really good.
fucking amazing.
Yeah,
And Mega Man
yeah.
X is a masterpiece. It's on par with Symphony of the Night. Like it's such a good platformer. It's solid. You can manipulate the controls so that you can not cheat, but like really get good at it.
Yeah.
You can, once you've really gotten good at it, you can kind of fight the enemies in any order you want and go over some weird runs.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It's
I still think that Woodman is bullshit. Who makes a robot out of wood? Come on.
I wouldn't watch, you know.
That was his hipster's face.
Right? That is absolutely true. Like, oh, we know all this electronics. We're going to make it out of wood now.
Yeah.
And the first robot.
It's hubris.
Wood.
It's hubris.
Michelangelo made that.
And who knows?
Newton made that writing robot out of wood.
Who knows hubris more than
myself.
Dr. Wiley?
Makes sense. Dr.
Oh,
Wiley.
it's the enemy from Mega Man.
He's the
He's the antagonist scientist.
Is he the antagonist? I thought he was the guy that made Mega Man.
No,
He was, but then he
Dr.
becomes-
Light. Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Light. made
Dr.
Mega
Light.
Man.
Light,
they
okay.
Dr. Wiley
conjunction
and
with
Dr. Light
Wily,
together
yeah.
made Mega Man.
I keep thinking I was the good guy in Mega Man.
Depends what canon you follow, but
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is true. Like, if you go through the anime, it's way more complicated. If you play the game, it's like, wow,
Rockman.
you're dead.
So
Yeah.
12 plus 7 is going to be 19. I heal myself with.
Alright. So you heal yourself. The Zovut just kind of grins.
Yeah.
You cannot cheat my master.
Maybe not.
That's actually a
We
pretty
can
good
kill
roll for
you.
that.
We're both wrong.
What?
This is from a Bloodline version of Castlevania, but they're made by the same company, so I'm assuming the musicians are pretty much more or less the same. Yeah, Capcom, so.
Alright. That was 4. So back to the top of the order. There is enough light now that you have now all noticed that it is lighter outside.
I lose my turn to watch the beautiful sunrise.
Look at that. It's beautiful over there. The one thing that you do notice is that the shadow demons are diminished in this light.
Is that right?
Yes.
What about the rocks?
They don't care. They're vultures. They eat under the scorching sun.
Yeah.
Also, so remind me, did his kind of plan work or no?
I did not go towards you at all.
Nope.
What I did instead was crawl underneath Rofrost and attacked one below.
Make me wisdom.
Like you put the emphasis on dumb.
You're fatigued, so remember that is at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm so worried about Savroth. Oh, it makes me sick.
Whatever, fuck you, dude.
No,
What?
No, not you. The
And it could be Arcana.
Wiley.
Yeah. No, I follow.
Because I rolled a 14 and a 15 at
damn.
disadvantage.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have a
with
plus
Arcana.
5.
You realize that this tie between you and you're like, you come out of your stun, you heal yourself. Oh, how much did you heal yourself for?
See, plus 4.
This
Plus 12, so 7, 19.
19. You see Ayasa gets healed as well.
For 19,
For 19.
or is it half?
Oh.
Nope. Okay.
It's for the full amount. 19 heal.
This is Reginald
Yeah.
over yourself.
So she's back to full.
Snake!
So Ayasa heals back to fine
perfect
after you
balance.
heal yourself, and you now realize that you are distributing all negative effects between you and sharing all beneficial effects. So let that sink in for a second. So one cannot make bad decisions
Why do you look at me when you say that?
because it's your turn.
Oh.
That's the only reason.
That is
the
the
only reason.
actually that is the only reason. That was more towards.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, I look left on the screen, and I am looking at like the group. Like,
Well, that's why Wes was
'Cause-
confused earlier. He's like, "Who are you talking to?" When
Yeah.
you say you were hit by a
yeah.
Alright. There's only one thing I can do, and it's chopping things up. At this point,
You're out of everything else.
yeah. So, I've told Ayasa, and Ayasa and Lockbeard did a thing, and I saw that. I'm like, okay, looks like you're doing something about that. Great. I am just going to try to waft and slice my way back to Savroth. Whatever is in my direction in that path. I'm just going to attack what?
You're gonna. Okay, so you're just gonna attack. You're not trying to move.
Well, I mean, no. I'm trying to take a move action with an attack action. Because I can move and I can attack, right?
Yeah. And you will take an attack of opportunity from the one behind you.
So I'll attack that first.
Aren't I between?
You have to maneuver to hit the.
I'm under.
You are. Yeah, you're right.
You're still attached to me.
I'm
So
not attached. I'm just under you. If
I'm
you
just-
move away from
he's
me,
trying to move away from the group. I just want to
Yeah, I get what
give
he's
you
doing.
that. No, I know. I just want to tell you that because you're the one that actually understands what's going on here. Like you're
Like,
one
can
of the
he-
few.
Can he use his reaction to like
Say something. You can talk.
Because
with
my
your free
instinct,
action.
and you've seen me. My instinct is
yeah.
like, holy shit, we need to protect.
I can feel you
Savroth.
moving away, and I probably would say, "Stay against me." Like you'd be behind me because you could
Yeah,
attack us in front
and
of me,
he's
I'm
like,
behind you.
"I'm coming, Savroth."
Yeah,
and you would
yes.
say that. So
Stay against me.
All right.
He's got you behind you. He really doesn't want
Yeah.
you to leave.
Yeah. And
Because we're like this right now.
Yep.
And then there's a shadow beast here and a shadow
well,
beast here.
and that is a
I'm
good
over
question.
here, I'm
Like,
no.
you want to get to Savroth. The underhand told you to stay against him.
the underhand is underhand, and I've been the one who voiced a lot. The underhand is the person who knows these things beyond
Right.
We need an underhand for moments like this. Underhand understands this shit, so I'm going to
Inspiration down the board. For understanding the situation and keeping everyone
we have
together.
rules in this.
I always forget that I can voice my opinion during his actions, or I can be like, "Don't do that."
Reactions.
Well, free.
Yeah.
Reactions. Don't forget you have a bonus action and reaction.
Yeah. Talking is free. It's a free action.
But I do get inspiration.
You do. Yep. Because everyone kind of figured out. Everyone wanted to do something that would have actually screwed up the situation that Rumblethane created, but you all realized and understood the cues, or listened to other people, and have now reined everything back in.
I call it teamwork makes the dream work, and I slash at a shadow.
You get disadvantage for that. I'm kidding, you don't.
Oh, God. I would totally just roll that. I'm probably going to miss anyway. What is
13
that?
plus
A 13 is going to be a lot.
We kind of talked about it earlier, like we can't take a short rest while falling.
Oh, I know. I really appreciate that you're still trying for this, but...
Ask not knowing if you can is driving me bonkers.
Ask not knowing if you can is driving me bonkers. Ask not knowing if you can.
Yeah.
Take a short rest is what he's referencing.
It's okay. Wes is ESL, so it's...
How does that translate? That's another one that would be great. So they have those gloves now that they're doing the voice ESL to.
Mm.
If they can translate glove ESL to keyboard,
I think that's kind of where it is.
That would be
you can
brilliant.
Spell. And what it
into
is
a keyboard.
It takes it kind of like drag and drop editors and things like that, voice recognition, whatever that software's called. It's Dragon something or other.
Dragon Speak.
Dragon Speak. It'll say make an A, make a B, make a C, make a D. And as you do it, it'll make you do it 5 or 6 times to get where your fingers go, and then it can spell stuff. The problem is that like things like Subway or
because it needs to get
like
both
this
hands.
is Texas, but only here on the west side of the country. Most places say Texas. But we say Texas because we know that Texas is nearby, just like Arizona or California. Those are
A-Z? That's brilliant.
We just
A with a Z. Like, that's fucking brilliant.
A lot of the states are like this. It's like a percentage sign. This is percent.
Yeah.
But you put a T, it's Texas, Arizona,
No,
California.
I thought you did Arizona with a Z. That would be brilliant.
That's called a...
You said that with the wife's name, like she's now known as...
Yeah, well, name signs are literally specific. They don't count either, but you'd have to say like T-A-Y.
This is her. You'll call her this from now on. Yeah. All right.
12
I told you he's the language guy.
Yeah.
How much damage?
12 damage. Assuming 21 hits.
No, that doesn't.
Fuck!
No, it totally hit. You're fine.
Fudge.
I was like, well, then I'm not going to attack that.
21 damage.
12.
21 to hit, 12 damage.
I know.
I tried.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm the guy who...
What?
Just take advantage of that, but nope.
No,
All right.
sorry.
No, that's good.
Hit,
Good for you.
What did he hit?
He hit the Shadow Fiend in front of him.
Okay.
Wait, I got a second attack.
You have a second attack?
I forget. I'm a level 5 war. I have 2 attacks.
Paladin. You're level 5 Paladin.
Yeah,
yes.
that.
Go for it.
Right, I forgot it. Powers. I can use my bonus action for a second attack.
Yes.
Assume in an attack action, I can use my bonus action up in my attack action. So I will do that.
Are you sure about that?
He's been doing it before.
Yeah, I totally forgot about it tonight, but I have that.
Extra attack. You get attack twice instead of once whenever you take an attack action on your turn. It's a special. You don't even need to bonus or reaction it.
Oh, great. Yeah. So I'm assuming because like the falling and like all the craziness, it's been hard, but now I'm starting to like, okay.
I'm a fighter!
Yeah.
Right. I am Rolfos!
Did I really roll that? Oh,
wait, did you roll it in the...
He did.
I did. Yeah.
I just
20?
pulled it out. Sorry.
Yeah, it is hard to read with the lighting.
Is it a natural 20?
No, it's not a natural 20, but it's absolutely a hit.
Alright, roll it.
Alright. You just trust me that I hit.
Just trust me.
I trust my players.
Most of my callouts are against our benefit.
The only time I question is when I'm questioning bonuses, minuses, anything of the other.
And you should, because it's so...
I've
been wrong
I completely
so many
trust
times.
everyone with rolls.
I've been wrong about like 3 different times about how actions work in this game. Anyway, 5 and a 6 plus 5. So 5, 6, 11, 16.
16
for the second attack after the 12 damage I did to it.
20 damage while we fall. Not bad.
Not bad at all. It's still there. It is in tatters.
Fuck. Oh, so now both are in tatters then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you count off the wrong guy?
I did. Hold on.
Is this one in even more tatters?
Yes. So the first thing you did was
Slice and
12.
Yeah.
What did you do first? I hit it.
Then you did.
I did 12, and then I did. It was 5 and a 6. So 5 and a 6 is 11 plus 5 is a 16. So 12 for the first hit, 16 damage for the second hit.
Yeah, it is even more tatters.
Damn it! I bite it with my giant teeth.
These Shadow Fiends have a lot of health.
They are the weakest thing you're facing.
I was going to say that. We hurt one of the rocks, but it doesn't look like these things when we've hit these things several times.
Yeah. Seriously, the Shadow Fiends are the weakest thing you're facing.
I try to politely remind you the sun's rising and they should go to bed.
They can't hurt.
Yeah, sorry. Damn it.
Alright, that's my turn.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My glass is empty.
Would you like a drink?
No. That was on 19. 18.
Zayasa, right?
Rumble Thing. Rumble Thing grabs Zayasa and starts to maneuver all of you, like her and him, towards your group. And as he does so, he basically grabs her by the collar and is moving forward with his axe and is going to slash one of the Shadow Fiends.
No shit.
So am I also moving in this aspect?
You are not in this aspect, but the chain between you, just keeps its relativity.
Okay.
You're pendulizing.
That's what I was curious about. I was just like...
Fair question, honestly.
It is. He strikes with his axe.
And my axe!
And my axe!
And my memes.
I missed that novelty Reddit account.
He kills
my
the Shadow
axe.
Fiend that
Poorly
you...
timed Gimli.
Yeah.
He kills the Shadow Fiend that you
Actually,
just...
made up for it. He kills it.
He hits it and it just... The last remnants of the Shadow Fiend...
And immediately asks him to lend me his axe.
No, it's a good pun. I'd give you inspiration again if you didn't already have it.
Give me that!
His axe is
super
pretty
effective.
awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
nice.
Of course it is a dwarf.
Right. It's a battle axe. Dwarven battle axe.
Like Rock Nug.
Rock Nug.
What a silly 3 sessions that was.
Oh, man. Okay, so.
Rough stuff.
Rock dog.
Rough stuff.
1,000 times 1,000.
Pardons. So Ayasa is going to firebolt the Vrock that's chasing him from her side.
I think Spit Cup was the craziest I ever did.
Spit
I think
Cup.
Spit Cup was like the farthest from Rocknig I got.
And misses completely. She's being dragged. She's like, "Ah!" And her little platinum dragon just fires off into nothingness.
Platinum dragons?
Yeah, her stuff. Oh, sorry, gold. Hers are all gold fire. Gold fire. Your guy, you two have the platinum effects. She has
For
the
now.
gold effects.
For now.
Yeah.
We're working on those gemstone effects.
Don't.
Let's fuse.
Okay, I do have to admit
let our
that
powers combine.
I am a huge dragon fan. I loved the Gemstone Dragons when they came out too, but they are
I saw that
super
picture, I was
weeaboo.
like, ugh.
They're super weeaboo. Like they were let's dragon everything. We don't have neutral dragons yet, so we have to make what for them? Like we have metallic, we have chromatic. What's the other thing? Gems. Like oh come on, like stop.
I'm sorry. I like the gem.
And I
dragons.
like kobolds. I like that they made them dragonkin. I love all of it. You're going to see a lot more of that, but you're probably not going to ever see a gem dragon in one of my games.
Well, if you kill me off, better believe that's what I'm going to reroll.
No.
There's specifically.
Okay, you've just
I don't know
granted your
about
character immortality.
I don't know about Gem Dragonborn, but come on, and specifically a Forgotten Realms thing.
Dehydration was the Topaz Dragon's ability.
That's a Gem Dragon.
Also, Wiley's
The
like,
dehydration. The Brass Dragons, the original Brass or Bronze, didn't have dehydration. They had time stopping.
He's like,
Brass.
leave you alone,
It's
and
fucking
it now
stupid.
goes, I'll swear, because it doesn't want to kill you.
It chops off your legs with spears.
Emerald
Oh,
Dragon.
right.
Emerald Dragon.
If
What
you
was
kill
Emerald
me, I
Dragon?
can reroll on the gemstone
I
dragon.
think sadly Emerald Dragon had a
so
lame
this-
ass breath weapon.
Oh.
I think it was like poison gas.
They were the equivalent of green.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
different than green, though. It was weird. I can't remember. All right, so they go now.
Oh, I think it was a paralyzing gas that Emerald Dragon had.
All right, Shadow Fiend, on you. Actually, you maneuvered yourself in between, so it's now attacking you. It has disadvantage. No advantage to cancel out.
This is the Shadow Fiend.
This is the Shadow Fiend. Disadvantage because it's in daylight now.
It's fine.
Good thing his armor class is really high.
It's pretty good.
I am absolutely certain this
It's like
misses.
10 or something. Actually,
7.
not bad at all.
No, 8.
15.
Come on. Are you an invalid? Did you get hit with an 8?
My armor class.
You would
is
have to
it's
be.
just
Like,
my
you'd have to have a
hit
negative
points.
dexterity.
It's just my,
And no armor.
it's just my
Your armor
hit
class
points
is
that
only
suck.
one
Everything
below
else.
mine.
I traded my hit points for extreme agility.
The two Vroks are moving in now. They've done their screeches. They're really now moving in to kill. And you guys have all coalesced in one group, so they're bam hitting you from both sides.
Because don't pretend like I'm involved in this. It's the Sifut or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
It's the only thing attacking me.
All right, one moves up and kind of like.
Rasputin.
Let's do this one. All right.
Rasputin, lover of the
One.
Russian queen.
Rumble Thane is 2. You're 3. You're 4.
Alright.
The big die.
Damn it.
Lucky winner! Damn it!
Coming in on one of the rocks swoops down and tries to take you out. It's multi-attacking. One claw, one beak.
Oh shit! These things are nasty. Oh,
They are not. They are no jokes. 24 hits. 11 does not.
Oh, okay.
I can dodge
Please live,
for half
please
damage,
live.
though.
You will absolutely dodge for half damage. That's a great call. And it does 5.
But
So
that's half.
you take
3.
3.
Woo!
You rolled 2 1s for damage.
That's good.
Um,
For-
That means it gets a +3 to its damage.
it does. Yes. The other one flies down, kind of
Quick baths.
amidst between all of you, and shakes, does a little
Who does
through
this?
all of its
Who does
feathers.
this?
The other rock,
What is it?
and all it's molting,
Oh no!
and all this
It's like a-
shit comes off, and
No, not more
spores
shit.
and
Oh.
crap. It's terrible. It's horrible. Everyone needs to make me a Constitution save.
Why is everything Constitution?
It is evil. If you have advantage against evil, you get that. So
Also, you mean except for me, right?
yes, except for you.
Because I ain't there. I'm up here. No longer
Like 18.
19 for me.
Yeah, 16 for her. 14 for Rumblethane. He seems to be affected. He starts coughing and like.
So much for
Retching.
dwarven constitution.
Oh wait!
More like Rumble Lane.
Thank you for reminding me. They have advantage against poison. He still fails.
Ah! Rumbling.
All right.
Rumble Lane.
Rumble lame. So, that's
does he
the
not have his
Vrox.
stone form up? Like,
His lungs are still warm.
Was it you that were telling me about the new friggin'
It's too bad he put lost in his lungs. It was really cool.
faction
time, but it
races?
happened to
What are they called?
breathing
Allied
a bit.
races.
What is
They came out with
Well, they
the
put
bastards.
lost
They came out with
into
the Zandalari
lungs.
trolls who
Oh.
have the most OP.
He's like, I
ability in
can't
the
get to
game.
him. Like,
Regenerate.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
Sniff these locks.
Are you a
The
dwarf
Zoblet-
or you a human? I'm a dwarf.
Sniff these locks.
The Zovut is multi-attacking and draining gaze on you. 2 claws, 1 draining gaze.
how much
The
is
best kind of gaze.
This guy.
Okay.
I already
This guy
know.
over here.
Yep. 15 and
Oh.
27.
16 hits, right?
16 matches. My
No,
Yes, it
my
does.
lord.
It's all good.
My lord.
It's all good. I healed myself for a lot.
That is a brilliant sweater, by the way. Where did you get that?
Target.
Really?
The Bill Cosby collection.
No, that's not Bill Cosby.
Shane hates it and says it's a cheap cardigan, but it's actually really nice.
Dude, that's a
Actually,
sharp.
it's
That's a
actually-
sharp sweater.
You take 17 halved. Because he also gets the other half. So round up for you.
So 8, 9.
Yes, you take 9. She takes 8.
Final Fantasy 3 or 6, depending.
How
How pedantic you want to be.
6.
Yeah, 6 to 3 are the same.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's one where you start on your thief and the main
15.
character and fight a ghost
That
train
will
in the middle of it.
save.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Is a good
His
one.
draining
Right
gaze
next
is
for
a
like half
DC
of it.
14.
Yeah.
Alright.
That game encompasses so much activity and it goes so
He's still
far
just
across
trying to
the world. This is fantastic.
keep you with him, blasting you with that baleful gaze. Okay. 14s are done. 12.
Alright. Let's go ahead and finish off this Shadow Fiend on me.
Yeah, get him. Come on. You have both your short swords
Yeah.
full of air.
So, first attack.
It is 19.
That hits. Second attack.
Oh, 17. You don't get
No,
to have
it's
your. You only get to have
20.
your
Oh, that's right. So
bonuses.
17.
No, he gets the full bonus on that. He just doesn't get the bonus to damage.
Oh, is that right?
So
Okay.
20,
Okay.
So then 25.
Yeah, you hit.
So
You don't
both
get
of them-
your ability bonus damage.
Oh, so it's just 2d6.
So the first one is
2d6
full,
plus 5, yeah. So it's 10.
and that's with your dexterity and the bonus from the weapon.
It's 1d6 plus 5 is my regular damage, but I get an extra d6 of damage from the
Your dex is +4?
yeah.
Yep, that's right. So I make the numbers right. Make sure that keeping D&D Beyond honest. Sorry, one last time. How much is that?
10 was that damage. 10 wind damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack is 8 wind damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the straight.
Just my 1d6 plus 5.
Oh, 2d6. It still does the d6 of wind damage. It's
Yeah.
infused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that was, what did I say? That was 8.
Come on.
Another 6 is 14.
Yeah!
And it gets the +1 from the magic bonus, just not your dex.
So add another 1 on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what was that shit? It was 10, 16, 17. Plus the first one was 8, right? Oh, 10. It was 10 and then
Yeah.
17.
Murder.
Yeah.
So 27, that's a pretty fucking killer hit.
So you still get the +1 d6. You still get the +1 magic. You just don't get your dex bonus on that
Gotcha.
second attack. Your strength.
Come
essentially.
on.
It's dead.
Dude! That's bullshit.
It tatters.
Yeah, that's
It
bullshit.
tatters to ribbons.
Now
Yeah.
we just have both rocks. And,
Now you got both rocks,
this
which
is where it
Out
left.
of curiosity, how much did he kill it by?
he killed it by 11.
Yeah.
We're cheating at the maths there.
Wait,
No, you can't do that.
you have a...
Your shit's right behind you.
I want a jack.
No.
No, not at this point.
I want a jack.
No, you're...
You can't stop me from jacking.
I've noticed that you've actually been throwing your bottles in the trash, so I can't count them this time.
Actually, I have not. No, this is seriously where I've been at.
That might be true, actually.
Oh, could it be true? Yes, it's fucking true. God damn it, boys. You drink more than I do. Come on. I just drink in bursts.
That's the reason I asked how much he killed him by, is because No, just ice and the whiskey. You can call it that.
I don't want to drink. Apparently.
Wait, what?
What?
You were about to say something. Someone was about to say something.
I was about to say something. So I think his numbers were a little bit off, but it was only off by like 2. So it still would have killed the thing. But that's why I was curious.
1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna.
I'm not joking.
I hate
You still can't have Jack.
I hate that my best friends are constantly making me feel terrible about myself.
Constantly didn't make me feel terrible about myself by drinking myself into a stupor. It's alright.
Maybe if you guys
okay.
wouldn't leave me to...
Also,
I only drink this much when I'm around you.
Also, Robert,
Riley.
don't listen to Mitch's
No,
opinion.
I've seen
Like,
you at
I
home.
literally have 4 different versions of this sweater.
I kind of want one of those.
Like, I
Think you
have,
fit in it?
I
I
have a
probably
red
could
one,
fit
I
in
have
it.
like a blue
Have
with
one
a
of these
red
cookies
trim.
instead.
Thank you.
Don't
I have an
eat
all
that.
Do you eat
black.
the cookie?
Thank you,
This
Mitch.
is a dog biscuit?
Yeah.
Don't do that. He's done it before with cat food. It's pretty terrible, isn't it?
I mean, the flavor isn't great, but
There's a trash can behind you. No one's going to judge you for spitting that out.
the texture is quite nice.
You shouldn't have put it in your mouth to begin with.
Yes!
Have you seen the ingredients of dog food? Is only good stuff.
It's I mean, perfect. Your best friend, you're giving that to.
Yeah.
Right.
I once had 27 different species of animals of multiple kinds among them in my house at one time.
No, well, yeah,
I've eaten plenty.
In your house.
My mother's house.
It's Courtney and...
No,
that was not them?
This is
Ah,
my
because
mother
Jared
ran
had a crap ton.
It was mostly illegal, and she's on the lam.
So we're not talking about this right now, then. So
I haven't seen her in 6 years, so
it's fine. We don't need to talk about this.
yeah. I'm just saying. I've raised a lot of animals. I've eaten a lot of animal trees, and
What we're talking about right now is Robert's horrible upbringing, where his mother fed him dog food and cat food. It was terrible. Like, he's raised as an animal, if you couldn't tell already.
Yeah, no joke.
But also, I mentioned
No, I've eaten plenty of dog food before. Listen,
enjoy
Wes,
this.
I'm looking at you, Wes.
This is a good card.
It's beautiful.
Read the.
I do need to give me
read the
something
nutrition values of the food we get for our animals.
Looks like
It's better than what we
No,
eat
why
in
not?
fast food
It's dog
stores.
biscuit.
Absolutely.
That's probably why.
Holy shit, bartender! Come on.
I used to do the iguana's monkey biscuits, and I read what's in monkey biscuits. It's like this is the healthiest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Okay. Wes, where were we at? You just killed...
They're banana biscuits.
That's fine. That's fine. You just killed
Can I have another?
Shadow Food.
Hold on.
I don't
They're for Bandy. Don't steal Bandy's food.
Bandy's gone.
No, she's coming back next
Dave,
week.
you need to... Oh, is she?
Yeah.
She's gone.
So...
I'm not mad.
That
I
turns
miss
it-
Bandy.
That turns it into... Sephiroth. Action.
I'm undaunted.
Of course you are.
I think I a little bit out my windpipe.
1 and to...
Can I have some Jack? No. Why? Eats dog biscuit.
You're not wrong, Wes. I love these dice, by the way. They're beautiful. I love the heft of them.
This... Damn, I keep wanting to say that name wrong.
Sylvet. It's a weird thing.
Each time its claw attacks that it's doing twice are actually doing against my armor class, right?
Correct.
It's the gaze that's my constitution.
Correct. It's Zovvut. Zovut is the demon that's on you.
When they're attacking your traditions of...
No. Don't finish that sentence.
I'm not going to. I didn't need you for that.
Eats dog biscuit. Busts ass.
That's not me.
It's not.
The
me.
first one was, but that one's not me.
I think maybe you're just leaking and you can't feel it.
That's quite possible.
I mean, that shit does happen.
Yeah.
Please don't shoot yourself in my chair.
Do what with your chair?
Please don't.
Please
shoot
don't.
yourself.
Don't in my chair.
I have a bit of dog biscuit in my
What?
windpipe.
Yeah, open that fucking beer and start drinking. It's the first time you're ever going to hear me say that. Probably the last too. Unless you keep eating dog biscuits on stream.
I'm glad you're keeping track, Wesley.
Yeah, Wes, next week, you're watching Robert. Like,
Whatever, I'm making this game happen. Come on, let's play.
Alright.
hey, will you be quiet so he can take his turn?
Dayton, if only
You're making this game not happen.
So part of me is going to say, screw you to the Ziffut. And I'm going to Sacred Flame him.
Saving throw.
Dex 16.
Oh god,
It
this
succeeds.
Does it?
shit.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Um,
Your god is weak.
but also, so down there, one of the Shadow Fiends is now totally gone.
Both Shadow Fiends are gone.
But there's still two
Vrox. Yep.
who are evil.
Yep.
Oh, they're absolutely evil. Everything in this fucking
They're all
sky is
evil.
evil.
Yep.
Except for us, because we're cool.
For me, I'm a little green.
Because I kind of want to use a bonus action and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Do not confuse
And I'm actually
Do not
curious to
ever
see
confuse
if that transfers
your
to
methods
two or not.
With evil.
It
With-
does,
Yeah.
but it. So, what does Shield of Faith do for you?
It gives a +2 to AC.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So you see her get the effect, but her mage armor is brighter. So the effects don't stack. They're both giving bonuses to armor class, and her mage armor is a better bonus. So it's the one that counts. But they're both on her.
Okay.
That's some shade.
But so I have to say, by doing that, that means that Robert no longer has protection from
Because you broke concentration.
Because it's
Oh no!
concentration.
Fucking concentration is such a bastard in this game.
So that's why I wanted to make.
Do what you
sure
gotta do.
that
Do
was-
what you gotta do, Sabroth.
Oh, well. No, we're quitting the stream. Robert's going to stream next week. He's going to be the GM.
Oh, I actually have a game prepared. I do.
Don't.
I've worked on it for quite some time.
Actually, Mitch is getting next stream.
Mitch just
No,
next.
I get the next
He already
stream.
called it. He already
Did
called
you
it.
call the
I'll-
next stream? I don't remember calling the next stream.
You said, if this folds, I won't think I want to run a game again on Wednesday
I
nights.
won't have time
You
for
said that.
anymore, yeah.
All right,
We'll have
well.
to talk. I mean, if that comes up, we'll have to talk about
I
it.
honestly do have a campaign prepared.
Yeah, that's cool. Otherwise, I'll have to talk about it because of school and stuff like that. But
Oh, isn't
yeah.
that cool Destiny RPG you've been talking about running? Or
You don't want me to run a Destiny campaign. It's just gonna be like everyone's Cade 6, and
I wouldn't know what that means.
you wouldn't, would you? It's funny because you're the one who looks like him the most with your beautiful, beautiful horn.
It's true, actually. You're the one that acts most like Cade 6.
Yeah.
Who's Nathan Fillion? It's pretty much Mal.
It's practically a compliment.
It's Thief Mal.
Yeah.
That does sound cool.
All right. So you did that. What else? So he lost his protection from evil, which is going to expire pretty soon anyway.
Sacred Flame was a cantrip.
Right.
And then I used a bonus action to do Shield of Faith. Because that's...
Bonus action and a real spell. All right.
And a real spell.
Right. A level, not a cantrip.
I'm just joking. I know. It's just the way you said it. You're like, also,
because you can't cast 2 real spells
a
turn. You have to. One has to be a cantrip. One has to be a real spell, a leveled spell. All right, that was
a real spell.
4.
Nice gatekeeping. So, are we back in 19?
We are, but
yeah, there's a lot going on here.
I'm the gatekeeper, so we're just gonna skip right past you.
So say it, the gatekeeper.
No.
There's 2 rocks.
There's 2 rocks on you now.
The damaged one, both of them are on you. So
both of them are hurt.
One is damaged more than the other, but I think they're both kind of nominally damaged.
They are both nominally damaged. You are correct.
So there's these 2 frogs. What's the big guy doing?
Tearing the hell out of him and gazing at him.
Yeah. And you're not in range of me, so you can't really do anything.
There is a mystical chain connecting Ayasa, who is next to you, to him.
You can do that. But it means you won't be attacking anything.
I'm going to yank that chain.
Okay. Is that your final answer? You don't want to attack a rock or Vrock. I'm not saying one way or the other, which is better or worse.
How many? So both rocks are on us right now.
Yeah.
We're together.
You are now all together besides him.
Everyone's together but me.
Everyone. There's one cluster of people with the 2 Vrocks on either side, and then up here is Savroth with the Zavut with a chain connecting him and Ayasa.
I don't know if you could have
how many
seen or
tries
not,
you've used the Ring of the Ram.
He used all of them. He blasted the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
That was the
Zavut. Make a knowledge arcana.
Yeah, because I might not. No, I mean, yeah. 12.
Okay. You are completely unsure if you can even grasp or move that chain.
Okay.
You also are fairly certain he's expended his Ring of the Ram.
Plus, Nolan North is the guy that everybody mistakes Nathan Fillion's voice for anyway. In
Nolan North, yeah.
Nolan North, in all of the Drake series, everyone's like, "Oh, it's."
I was gonna say, he's the Uncharted guy.
Yeah, Nolan North is the Uncharted guy. Everyone wanted
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, everyone wanted Nathan Fillion to play Nolan North, or sorry, to play Nathan Drake in the Uncharted movie. They cast someone else, but it's still in production hell. And then a YouTube guy made Uncharted short film with Nathan Fillion, and it is awesome. It's like 30 minutes long. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's pretty badass.
Actually, so I have not seen that yet. I should. I like all of the above.
It was a huge thing for the week it came out.
Well, I remember seeing it. I just never sat down.
This is the laboratory from Castlevania.
Nice.
I'm kind of at a loss here. All I can do.
Kill evil.
I'm going to kill evil. I'm going to.
Is it your job?
I'm going to.
Slay evil.
I am shouting to rumble. I'm shouting to the sky. I'm saying, "Rumble thing! Keep him alive! We've kept yours!" And I'm slicing at the rocks near us because I am unable to assist my prince. I am going to use my advantage.
Inspiration.
Same word, really?
It really is. It creates advantage.
Oh no.
To do worse?
Oh no.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. That's a 4 and 3, but I have a great attack.
I don't think you have that great.
Yeah, probably not that good
You have
against
a
a rock.
plus 20?
Doesn't need that much.
12?
Yeah, it's...
No!
So 16 doesn't cut it?
Use my advantage. Right.
Did you say plus 12?
Do I still get my second
12.
attack?
You said 12.
Do I still get my second
Sorry,
attack?
I thought he said plus 12, and I was like, damn.
Alright.
You always get your second attack.
That's brilliant. Ah.
Much better.
That's a double-digit number.
19 plus
Nice.
8.
Oh, swing and a miss. Oh, so what, 19?
27.
27 hits, absolutely.
Alright. This is going to be straight 2d6. Plus,
Straight
plus
2d6.
5.
Reroll 1s and 2s, plus 5.
Yeah.
I'll reroll these ones.
What?
6.
Double threes, really? What are you doing?
Double threes.
Doubles.
So,
6 plus 5, 11 damage.
okay. Rumblethane.
You should ask them a couple questions.
Is still poisoned and coughing and hacking up and taking damage.
Weak. Activate stone form.
Ayasa.
Even with great dwarven constitution.
Flame bolting one of the rocks. Hits.
Such a good CD.
Oh god, we're so fucked. This is not a good round for us.
We're okay. Right before we die, we'll get to fight the Zavat.
Does 2 damage.
I don't know what y'all are doing. I'm already fighting the fucking Savant.
We might.
I don't know how much fighting you've done. You've
I don't
healed
know
and
what
put
you
on
guys
armor.
are doing.
We might
Kicking ass.
Alright, so 14 is
That's the Zavat.
them.
The Vrox.
So the 2 Vrox go multi-attacking. That is 1 beak, 1 talon. You and
Now you're gonna roll the dice for this? Come on.
I am.
Pick
So
up
it's
that
not you.
D4.
It's
Sorry, I just said
Yeah.
pick up that D4. Let's
actually
see
it might be
whether-
less. So it's less. So 1, 2, Ayasa, 3, 4. No, I'm doing this. 1 Ayasa, 4 you. 2, 3 is Rumblethane because he's poisoned.
Oh, come on.
So they're not even gonna.
That was a fucking 4.
So they're not even gonna attempt to attack roll for us.
No, because he's already got one on him.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry.
one of the Vrox is already attacking Rofrost. The other Vrox is going to pick another target. So that
And
was
he
who it
chose
was.
the poison.
He chose the
guy.
poison one, which makes sense. All right.
If you just fucking cast it.
Hits Rumblethane once.
It's only like a 2-minute cooldown, dude.
What?
That's it. It's only a 2-minute cooldown.
You're so fucked. Don't listen right here.
Ready? Pretty big
No.
guy. Ready?
No.
All right. Green's beak.
Yeah, you are. You're born
Oh
ready.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my
You're
god.
born for the fires. of
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
things.
Oh my god. 10 and 11. I don't think you're hitting.
Huh?
Well, all right. You guys lucked out. Zovut, he's still attacking the hell out of you.
No, that's not
I bet
lucky.
you got some hell left to attack.
You said, "Oh, lucky you guys! The great demon is attacking."
Good thing I have a defense against hell.
Not that high.
A 9 and a 14
Sure ain't gonna cut it.
Constitution save. See if that cuts it, huh?
Sure will. Not.
Oh no!
What is your Constitution bonus?
Only +3, so that's a
Don't you
10.
have inspiration?
I do.
I mean, this is a con save against the fucking. Negative.
Oh come
What
on!
does this gaze do? Is this gonna make me more exhausted?
It is.
Oh, which...
You have no
You gonna meta it?
disadvantages.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, do it.
Should that have roll been at a disadvantage? The con save or no?
No.
Okay, sorry.
Not saving throws yet until 3rd level
Okay,
of disadvantage.
That's all I wanted to make sure. I was like, oh crap,
Yeah.
can I already screw up?
So there are 3 very specific roles. Ability rolls are all your skills or raw abilities. Saving throws and attack rolls.
I'll go ahead and use my inspiration.
Come on!
We did it. Natural 20.
Oi!
We did it, boys.
You avoid the shit out of that gaze.
You did.
Yeah.
Cool.
You resisted. It's good.
So that's all I did. Like, the natural 20 doesn't do me any
Alright.
other bonuses except, like, I could have rolled a 19 and been fine.
Uh,
I could have
That's
rolled...
You
so that's-
succeeded.
that's-
You succeeded.
Oh, that's the Vrock's.
15.
You were going to be
Maybe,
affected by the power of the
What a
gaze.
waste of a time.
Xernex.
Damn
The sneak attack, the one on Rough Rock.
Do it.
Come on. Oh, baby.
23 to hit.
That is.
Oh,
12, 15, 20 damage.
20 damage. So you didn't do both attacks, so you re-infused?
That was my range, was my arrow.
You're right next to him. You sure you don't want to just strike him?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna strike him. It's all the same number, so yeah, let's just.
Well, it's the same numbers if you don't...
they're not infused.
Right, right.
So, yeah.
So if you bonus action, infuse, and then attack, you still get the sneak attack,
Oh, okay.
and it gets the wind, which
Okay, so-
could...
So that was 20. Then it'll add another d6 damage plus 1 for the
just a d6.
not plus 1 for the magic.
yeah.
You should... Both your sword and your bow have a +1 already.
Yeah, I can't imagine you in melee range.
Add a 1.
Oh, okay.
One.
All right.
Yeah, we're like right next to each other.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't imagine you putting away your
Holy
whirling daggers.
shit. Even with advantage against magic, you're back to back with him still. He's getting attacked by a Vrock. You tumble out, basically. You just roll against his back, strike him with your infused wind blade, hit him, and all of a sudden a burst of wind just catches up into his wings, and he loses all of his shit. He just goes, like twirls head over heels back because it catches his wings as he was trying to use them to, stay in combat with you and glide and keep up.
Yeah.
But that wind hit him and so
he's, like, closer to me now?
yeah, he is like,
Those are good.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you.
those are good
Thanks
rocks
for sending one of these things
Right.
up my way.
well, those are dragon emotes. Frogs are vultures.
I didn't have a big enough problem.
They don't have
with my
horns. Like they are
hand.
literally
To send a
vultures.
rock up.
All right.
my ass.
So he's basically stunned for one turn because he has to recover. So he's not going to get another action.
Well, that's good.
But
Now's your chance. Do something.
Otherwise,
And
like, what
you
the
did a
fuck?
decent amount of damage. To him. All right. That was on 12. 4.
Hey, that's
Disengage. Join us. Just like dive.
Blah, 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 blah.
all right.
You can click things on Twitch, can't you? Can't you?
Stop murlocking over there.
Well, that's
Pretty close. When you do your blow.
I'm not a.
Murlocs.
Agno.
So, what are you doing?
I mean, I thought about this earlier. Like, is it possible to disengage, so to speak? I mean, I'm already I'm falling, but can I
If you want
to
to,
try to catch up to the group? But
So-
then I leave my back turned to.
well, not
this-
back turn. So to disengage, you have to be careful about getting away from him.
Does he get a?
Because no, if you
an attack of
disengage, he
opportunity.
does not get an attack of opportunity. The problem is in this type of movement where he has wings and you can only manipulate your descent.
Hmm.
You cannot
look.
move far enough that he just can't re-engage with you the next turn. But it would make him have to re-engage with you the next turn. That doesn't mean much, but it still means that you're keeping
the sisters.
you can
sisters side by side.
yeah.
Yeah.
you
The
can
wilderness. Maybe.
in Diablo.
Yeah, Diablo.
Yeah.
too,
Yep, so good. So you can start putting distance towards the group, but he will still get his attacks against you every turn.
In that case,
And you can still take your bonus action to flame him or whatever.
You can see away from the Vrock too.
well, so can I do Sacred Flame and then
Disengage.
disengage? Okay, so in that case, that rock that he just set up towards me, is within range now, right?
Remember, they are resistant to magic. You're better hitting the
That
Zavut.
is right.
Oh,
Well, yeah, let's Sacred Flame.
On the Zavut.
Dex 16. Save.
You hit him.
Hey, I did it, guys.
And it's radiant, isn't it?
Sure is.
got him?
Is it a double or anything, or is it just?
Let me check.
I doubt it will be, but
Yeah, it's nothing.
we'll still do 7
That's something.
damage to it. Just
Okay.
a little singe to be like, leave me the fuck alone.
Uh-huh.
And then now, yeah, I'll do my best to
Disengage
like, try
and
to
move down towards everyone.
Yeah. Try to be like,
Alright.
I'm not trying to fall at a slower speed. I'm trying to catch up to my companions.
Hey! We're waving to you.
We have reached the end of the turn. A couple things happen. So, you guys know that weird feeling you get when, like, you're seeing a stoplight or stop sign in your car, or you pull up into a parking space, and the person next to you reverses,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you feel like you're moving, like it seems like you're moving forward, because they're reversing, even though you should feel momentum, and you know you're not moving, right?
Oh, we're gonna fall on the ground.
So you feel like you're not moving and all that stuff. Well, that's kind of what happens. So you're going, and all of a sudden the Vrox and the Zavut go. They drop. They seem to go so much faster than you that you feel that somehow you have
Did Yasa cast a
stopped
spell?
moving. So it's weird though, because you feel no change of momentum. You feel kind of no change at all, but you have stopped moving. The second thing that happens is the Zavut and the 2 Vrox move 500 feet, as they do every turn in this fall, but there's only 200 feet left before the bay below them. So they smash
No, they
like
don't, do
concrete against the water, and there is bits and pieces of demon now spraying the top of water. You are now floating at a pleasant 5 feet a turn for 200 feet above the bay, which has now just been chummed with demon bits.
We survived.
Well, so far.
So far.
So, do we know what happened?
Yeah, she cast Featherfall because the ground is there. Well, the water is there. It's been 4 turns since you looked and saw that you were getting towards the base.
Oh my god. This fight.
And you have survived. You have fended off the Vrox and Zavut long enough and distracted them from the fact that they weren't stopping themselves.
That's right. The Vrock was still incapacitated.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the other Vrock was full attacking. The Zavut was full attacking.
None of them pulled up. None of them. They all spotted.
Not with a 200-foot reaction time.
Mm.
Not with her waiting for her reaction till the end of the turn when they've already gone to stop the descent.
Wow.
So you are now floating above the water. You're going to be falling into this water. The effect is transferred between you and Ayasa. So even though you're out of range, because Rumblethane connected you two, all effects are transferred. So you are now floating down.
Dwarves are cool, by the way.
Yeah, those are cool.
And
Tony
get
can
50
just casually
feet from the
shout
ground.
out.
And yours wears off too, and you fall an extra 50 feet. Ah, fuck me.
When they splat, I'm just going to shout out, your enemies can't kill if they're dead! I don't say that. But,
So yeah, you're sitting like the sunset is coming up over the bay. There's this chum in the water below you. There really is nothing around here except for the sheer rock cliffs of the base of the castle and the water of the bay. Except for you see one little boat. Well, it's not that little. It's kind of a skiff-like boat below you, and it kind of like starts like teetering and moving towards.
Is the
you
boat
guys.
moving under us?
Yeah, there's like this little looks like a fishing skiff.
I shout out to them. Hello!
Is it me?
I'm coming! I'll be right over there! And you see this old man like doing the paddle in the back. Like,
Thank you. We'll be down. We'll be right there.
I'd like to mix it. Where it's,
yeah.
but
can
it still has
see
the
it in
original.
your eyes.
It has the original screen. Go, hello. Is it me you're looking for?
So you guys are all falling like you guys are all falling 60 feet per round for 200 feet.
Bored.
So 6, 12, 18, 24. It's going to take you.
That short
It's going to take you 4 rounds to hit the ground.
Can we take a short rest?
It's going to take you 4 rounds to hit the ground, to hit the water. The boat's going to take longer to get there.
Can we swim?
You can swim. I mean,
No, I mean through the air.
but he can't. He can't swim.
I mean like through the air.
Make it an intelligence check.
I'm wearing heavy
Well,
armor.
I'll just ask you: do you have anything that can stop or slow your descent?
Yes, absolutely. Have something that can stop it so hard to say.
The ride. The ride of the ram.
I just wanted to swim in the air.
Yeah. No, you just fall straight with that. But if you pull out your rod and everyone grabs on to you, you can click it.
Let's do that when we
He
get a little
knows.
closer to the ground.
Yeah.
Let's get a little closer. Yeah.
So you're literally like hanging in a line above the water.
I'm going.
You guys are having a terrible time. Rumplethane recovers from his poison and is holding, but you two are having a terrible time because of the fatigue. Once you try to grab on and hold on to things, and just have to wait for this old man to come over in his boat, you're like, oh my god.
Another assured death stopped by your command, my lord. Ha ha!
It's 12:30. That's the end of this session. We will start the next session with hopefully you guys landing on solid boat.
I need a band-aid.
And who knows? Who knows what the morning will bring and what this boat means
Hopefully
and
rest.
the dawn.
I need a nap.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh my
Here.
goodness.
That was 3. What time did we fall out of the castle last time? How many? Was this like a 4.5 hour battle?
So this is a 2-session battle of us just falling.
But the last session wasn't.
It wasn't full. It was like the last hour.
Yeah.
This was like a 4-hour battle.
Yeah.
A
I
4
think
hour
4.5
battle.
is.
Yeah.
4
4.5 is probably a good represent. Yeah,
Because we were still dealing with.
it was a lot. It was technically a lot.
We have been dealing with this castle for 6 sessions.
Also, we were super distracted and talking about other stuff the
I was
entire
gonna
time,
say that.
which is
Yeah,
fine.
It's fine.
But because before
That's
fun.
D&D.
That's fun stuff.
D&D.
last session started when we brought Lockbeard back to life, so
Yep.
we had to deal with that for a little bit before
Oh
we
my
jumped.
God.
They
out.
all busted through the walls. The demons came. Orcus talked to you.
You greased
jumped out.
and demon
Also,
things
by the way,
out.
you've pissed off a second god somehow,
I mean,
That's what we're doing.
like Tiamat and Orcus.
Yeah.
Have fun with that, guys.
That's what we're good at.
To be fair,
To be fair,
Bahamut will protect it.
you're right, Zero.
T-Mac's pretty much always been mad at us.
yeah. Well, yeah.
We didn't really have a choice in the Tiamat one, and this one happened by accident.
Screw 'em for you saving a dwarf's life. Hundreds of years after the fact.
I still
right?
can't believe
We
that
basically arrested
the
him from
balcony
death.
trap didn't trigger when we stepped on it.
It sounds like we might need to think about things that our underhand tells us a little more so.
I think I need a nap, my lord.
Perhaps I thought
Because
you
he
were
rolls
beefier
ones a
than
lot,
you were.
apparently.
Only when I'm searching for traps.
All right, Robert, take us out.
Well, everybody, and by everybody, I mean our one viewer here.
Amazing viewer.
West Wolfmaster 317. Glad to have you with us again. Thank you for joining us for this incredible fall that we've suffered here. We'll be back next Wednesday. Yes, you are special. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're the special person I've ever met on the internet. And please bring that speciality next Wednesday when we continue this adventure as we finally left this fucking castle.
Now we're in the mode.
I'm happy with the moat. I'm okay with the moat. We've left Neverwinter. We've got the information we need. We brought a dwarf back from... you can't even say we brought him back from the dead. We brought him out of time. So we'll see where that goes next time on Dragon Ball Z next Wednesday.
Dragonborn.
You said Dragon Ball Z,
I
but
said Dragonborn Z.
oh, did you?
Yes, I
Pretty
did.
clever pun.
It would be.
It would be
Please don't watch the replay of this.
It would be great if it was like the beginning of the session you said that, and I could give you inspiration. But
It's all moot now.
wasted.
I got my
Yes, we will see you. We will see you in Destiny 2.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Yeah.
Thank
What's
you
your light
for-
level?
No, he's only like 34, 35 level.
Oh, level?
Yeah, he joined us for Mercury Flashpoint. Finrear.
Oh yeah, that's right. I thought it was like an alt or something. I was like, surely,
What?
surely, this person isn't just.
Thank you, Wes.
level
We'll see you in
39.
Destiny. We'll see you next week.
Nah.
Thanks for tuning in. Tell your friends.
Bye.
Tell your family.
Tell your family. You want your aunt watching this.
Like right when you close. Destiny sucks.
Bye.